What is God? Does God exist? Right? So, I'm telling you, this is going to be a long session. That's why I'm saying just enjoy, sit back, and have fun because we're going to explore a lot of things. Lot of things. So, let's start, everyone. Okay, here we go. So, what are we going to explore? Does God exist? Here we go. Yes. The more you're going to go till with me till the end, you're going to have answers to a lot of your questions. You just got to be patient enough. Okay, just be there. Here we go. So, the today's topic is, does God exist? Okay, that is going to be absolutely one heck of a session. Many of you must be like, what is this even a question? Why we need to ask? Let's do this. So, everyone, as you're going to start this session, I want you to have this approach. How you're going to look at this. Okay, it's very, very, very important. Okay, fantastic. Give me a second. Yeah. Yes, good. So, what is the approach, everyone? Truth is not important, but quality of human experience is important. Okay. Truth is not important, but quality of human experience is important. Take a screenshot of this. Please write in your notes. Truth is not important, but quality of human experience is important. What do you mean by that? What is truth? What is God? What is universe? What is cosmos? What is being an atheist? What is being a believer? Everything, whatever truth that today together we are going to try to find out. Just remember, even if you find the truth today or in the lifetimes to come, in years to come, more than the truth, the quality of human experience is more important. What do I mean by that? Let's say you realize today that you are a believer. You believe in Hinduism, you believe in Islam or any other faith. You know, you are like, oh, I know. Today I realize I'm an atheist. If you feel like that, let's say you got that is a truth for you. Using that truth, will your life be, what is the quality of your life's experience? That is more important. Because a lot of people are there. They say, I am atheist. I know that, but I'm totally depressed. Okay. My life is completely, it's not working. I feel like, what should I do? I feel anxious, everything. So if you know the truth, if you're saying you're an atheist, but your life experience is depressing, you're feeling anxious, then what is the point of being an atheist? Right? So today, just realize this. Today, with me, we are going to try to come closer to the truth. But just know that even beyond the truth, even if today God even comes in front of you and says, hey, this is me, God, that's okay. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overly excited. At the end, the quality of human experience is very, very important. Okay. Quality of human experience is this, my friend. If you've seen in schools, there is like a quadrant they used to create. There's a negative quadrant on left-hand side, -1, -2, -3, right? And there used to be 0, which is neutral. And from the right-hand side, there used to be +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, and so on. When you go on the negative side, 0 is you're okay in life. Not much excited, nothing. But the more you go towards -1, -2, and so on, what you're really saying is the quality of your life experiences going down and down. That is, you're feeling dull, then you're feeling sad, fearful, depressed. So quality of your experiences of human experience, it is going on the negative aspect. So when you go, let's say quality of human experiences, when it goes on positive side, let's say you feel joyful, happy, peaceful, blissed out, absolute playful, excited, you're going on the right hand side of the quality of experience on a right and on the above level. That is what I'm saying. What kind of emotions you're going to experience, that is very important. It doesn't matter if you're an atheist or if you're a believer, if you believe in sun, if you believe in trees, if you believe in Krishna, if you believe in Jesus Christ, if you believe in anyone. Just having that belief, that might give you like, I got to know something. At just knowing here. Okay. That is the truth. Knowing is the truth, but quality of life experience is more important. Even if you today realize I'm an atheist, if you realize I'm a believer of any religion, Just know that truth is just step one. Most important is quality of human experience. Okay. Have that approach today. Okay. That's more important. Yes. Let's do this. With this, okay. Few things I just want to read for you. So, everyone, I just want to read this. So, God exists or does not. Both conclusions are meaningless. One must be a constant seeker, then jumping onto a conclusion. If rationally one concludes that God does not exist, then one must realize that one is deriving the conclusion from a limited data. There is so much more. Yes, if there is so much more, then dismissing God entirely is a foolishness. Okay, I'll just I'll just tell you what I mean by that. If you say God is not there, today you realize कि God है नहीं. But just realize whatever data using which you're going to conclude, it is very minimum, right? So just know that, do not dismiss that God is not there. Or also, I would not say just say God is there, right? Be a seeker, be a lifetime seeker. Okay. Jumping on any of the conclusions, right, is getting away from the possibility, which it can be the highest possibility. Okay. If you climb, like you try to go on a mountain, let's say you're blindfolded and you go few steps up and you realize, oh God, I'm on the top of the mountain, and you just live for the rest of your life there. But someday somebody opens your blindfold and you realize, Arey yaar, ye to pura pahad waki tha, right? So don't jump onto the conclusion. Be a seeker. Okay. So let's do this. So here we go. Okay, let's not read that much. Okay. Yes, truth is satisfactory. Let's start, everyone. Truth is not important. Again, I want to emphasize this. Truth is not important, but quality of human experience is important. Fine. So, whatever today we're going to experience or explore, God exists or God does not exist, here you have to look at it like this. Everyone, any philosophy you have must be subjective reality of God by existentialists. This is what has been said by existentialist Soren Kierkegaard. Okay, he's an 18th century Danish theologian and philosopher. Okay, subjective reality. I'm just going to talk about it and then I'm going to put in front of you all the concepts that we're going to explore. Subjective reality means what? Whatever reality you feel or you realize, it is your subjective, it is not objective. If I say, what is beauty? Everyone, if I say, what is beauty according to you? Just type in the chat box. What is beauty according to you? Everybody slept? What is beauty? If I say beauty, okay, Swati says, for me, beauty is inner peace. Nice. Just type any random thing. What is beauty? Looking nice. Dheeraj is nice. Okay. Jetapal is saying looking good. That is beauty. Fantastic. Inner peace. Okay. Aishwarya, perfect. Nice. Ina is saying good heart, beauty. Okay, nice. What else could be beauty? Don't try to be nice. Just write whatever answer you feel. Okay. Don't try to be like, comparison. Giving happiness by any actions. Okay. So you can see geometrically perfect. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Nature is beauty, right? Very interesting, Gaurav. Nice, nice, nice. Kind heart. Rekha is saying kind heart, matlab beauty. So you realize this, you are getting different answers. So beauty is not one. Quality present in a thing. Usha is right. Swati is saying universe is beauty, right? Beauty is serenity and peace, right? So everything, like if you look at Aishwarya Rai, she is beauty. If you look at Taj Mahal, that is beauty. Okay, okay. Whatever somebody speaks beautifully or has qualities in poetry. Radhika Merchant is beauty, absolutely. So beauty is subjective, right? Similarly, today what we're going to explore is subjective reality. This reality of if God is there or not, it is for you, right? It is different for you. It is customized by your own experiences. You can't say this is God and like you don't say beauty is this. It's not like everybody has marked this is beauty and this is done. No. For beauty, similar, this subjective reality concept you need to understand. For you, that whatever you understand today, it's your reality. It is subjective to you. It is not singular in form. Okay, this is it. Right? Got it? Okay. Fantastic. Yes, for Anand Ambani. True, true. Everyone on this earth is beauty. Fantastic. So let's get going, everyone. So let's start. So everyone, with this, we start with today's content. Approach ho gaya. Again, I want to say, truth is not important, but quality of human experience is important. Okay. And yes. And today, whatever realization you're going to have, it is your reality. It is subjective. Okay. And this has been said by Soren Kierkegaard, is 18th century uh, theologian. Okay, let's start, everyone. Today's concept, today, what you're going to explore, this is going to be thali of a lot of stuff. So, everyone, this is what you're going to explore today. Difference between creation and evolution, origin of evolution, right? Evolution, matlab, how did we get on Earth, right? Were we monkeys? What were we? Did the Big Bang happen? Did God created us? How did we came on this Earth? Who was the first species, right? So that is going to be very, very interesting. Everyone, just make a note of this. So what you're going to explore is difference between creation, evolution, origin of evolution. How did this human being that you and me are here, how it all happened? Rise of philosophy, we're going to explore. What is a belief and what are popular beliefs, right? Right. What are popular, like Hinduism, Jainism, atheism, polytheism? A lot of stuff is there. Monotheism. What are different? Everyone, look at the fifth point. What are different types of gods that are worshipped? Okay. Sixth is Hindus and the meanings of gods, because a lot of Hindus are there, so we're going to take that into consideration also. Purpose of religion. Why religion is, by the way, formed? What is the purpose of religion? Very interesting. What is atheism and its types? Right? Atheism kya hai, bhai? Okay. Who have started atheism? When you cover the 9 points, everyone, then look at the 10th point. Let's decode the spirituality and components that makes us the human being. Who am I? The question today is you're going to be answering, you're going to get answers is who am I? And who has those components, right? What components you get? What is energy? Types of energy. Then the 12th and 13th is going to be conclusion. According to the evolution, can God exist? Okay, that is going to be the second last question. And the last is going to be the answer. I'm going to give you the answer. What is God and does he actually exist? Okay, I'm telling you, this is going to be a lot of religion, lot of spirituality, and tons of evolution. Okay, so just make a note of this. There should be no confusion. What are we going to explore today? These are going to be the 13 things. And no, you're not going to get anything like this anywhere in any in one way in this kind of a session, live session. Surely you'll not get it on any YouTube as well. Okay. So if you're really excited for these 13 things to explore, these 13 things are one connected to another. You got to attend, you got to watch it, everything. Just be there. Okay. If you're really excited for this 13 stuff content, just type E in the chat box. Yes, RR is saying Brahma. Because of Brahma, we are here. Okay, even that is a belief. Okay, I can see your comments. Excited. Okay, let's start. Wear your headphones, just chill back. Popcorns le lo baaju mein and just have fun. Okay, let's start. One last thing, just say, we are doing this particular session. Many of you must be saying, but we all, what we really work upon is anxiety and mental health stuff. But if you really look at whatever I do, the whole sessions, the Hack Your Life course, Monday to Thursday, the sessions that I do, evening ecstasy, a lot of spiritual stuff is there. A lot of neuro-linguistic programming techniques are there. A lot of, when I say spirituality, how to live in the present moment is there. Ho'oponopono is there. Jinshin Jutsu is there. Krishna is there. So some people are there, some members, which is very rightly, they have questions. How Krishna comes and he heals you? How does that happen? Is Krishna really there? Right? I think one member of, a week back said, oh, what you do is illogical, right? I am an atheist. So I need to make a lot of people understand what really is being an atheist, right? What is being religious, what is being spiritual, and how whatever I do, how does that really make sense? Okay. So for that, let's do this, everyone. Let's start. Hare Krishna. Okay. Let's start. The first difference between creation and evolution. Okay, that's the first topic. Difference between creation and evolution. Kya hai? Creation means like this. It's a philosophy. Creation means people say that this whole universe that we see, God created and he forgot, he left. Right? Yes. So God created ready-made. God ready-made gave this creation whole, this planetary systems, the whole solar system, everything God has given. Okay, everything that we see around, from air, trees, nature, everything, God has created this beautiful creation. Okay, that is the concept of creation, right? And another concept is like this, especially creation is talked by religions, that God has created the creation and the topic is closed. Okay, ज़्यादा दिमाग मत, भगवान ने दुनिया बनाई है, that is creation. Okay, God has created this universe, and that is the concept of creation. Whereas evolution looks at this in a very scientific way. Evolution has been proposed, this beautiful concept of scientific evolution has been proposed by Charles Darwin. Okay, and we're going to look at evolution. How did we all start? Okay, so there are certain things, certain people say that creation means God created the earth and God just left. Like from in Christianity, people say that in the Bible it is said that God created this whole universe in 6 days, and seventh day he went to, yeah, and seventh day, yes, in seventh day he went to sleep. Okay, so he done creation, khatam ho gaya, baat khatam, right? So that is it's said in Vedas, right. So that is in Vedas, Upanishads, it's there. Yes, he took rest. Yeah, it took rest. Okay, some say that God created this entire universe and then evolution happened on its own, right? So it's like a hybrid stuff. It's not that God did not give. First idea is this, that God has given a credible creation. Second idea of creation is God created this beautiful universe and then evolution happened on its own. Yes. Just be there, just be there. We'll look at everything, just be there. Okay, the evolution says is, evolution is saying that it happened on its own. There's no hastakshep, there is no role of God in this. Okay, so let's try to look at evolution, something that has been proposed by Charles Darwin. Okay, yes, let's start. Going to be very, very interesting. Let's start. So the second concept is origin of evolution. How did evolution really happen? Okay, everyone, it all started 450 billion years ago, right? When did it all start? 450 billion years. Billion years, not one day, not 1 year, not 1,000 years, not 1 lakh. The whole existence started at what, everyone? 450 billion years. Got it? Yes. Make a note of this. We're going to go scientifically here. Make a note of this. And then everyone, how? Kya hua? 450 billion years. What really happened? What really happened that this whole, this creation was formed? According to science, this thing happened. Okay, everyone, our solar system formed about 4.5 billion years ago from a dense cloud of interstellar gas and dust. The cloud collapsed, possibly due to the shock wave of a nearby exploding star called a supernova. When this dust cloud collapsed, it formed into solar nebula. Okay, don't worry, I'll explain. I'm there with you. There was a cloud. Imagine a cloud. Okay, this is like cloud. There was nothing. There was just a cloud. In that cloud, there were dust, right, and gas. Okay. And then near that cloud, a supernova, a star, right, as it has been said here, it kind of bursted. The cloud collapsed. Yes. Shock wave of exploding star called as, there was a star which exploded, which was called as supernova. Imagine this was a cloud which was just had gas and dust, and just near to it there was a star called a supernova. It exploded, and due to this explosion, boom, this cloud in itself became, then as this cloud collapsed, what really happened was this, my friend. Right? Then what really happened was this. The solar system was formed. Okay? As you can see here, the solar system was formed. You can see this. This was like a cloud. You can see this. It was like a cloud, right? Which had gas and dust in it. Okay? And because of the shock waves of a star called a supernova, this cloud, boom, phad gaya. Put gaya. And what happened, everyone? Then this, as you can see, this planetary system started. The sun, the earth, everything started happening. Okay, the whole universe started like this. And everyone, though the billions of people on earth may came from different areas, we share a common heritage. We are all made of stardust. Okay, so everyone, if you really look, go back 450 billion years back. If you really ask yourself, how did we come? Everyone, the word is stardust. We came on this earth via stardust, a cloud which was made of dust and gas due to a star called a supernova. This bursted shock wave of this supernova star. This cloud bursted, solar system happened, and slowly the life started happening. Okay, so the first step towards even becoming a human being, it's a very long way. Dinesh Shetty, Gaurav, Sriram, we all became human beings. Before that, the long, bahut duniya baki hai. The first thing that really started this earth, this entire cosmos was stardust. Okay, everyone just type SD in the chat box. Okay, so I know you're following me. Yes, just type SD. It all started with the stardust, the cloud which had dust and gas. It exploded, and the solar system, everything started happening. Okay, this is according to evolution. Then everyone just look here. Okay, fine. Then what happened, everyone? Cycle of evolution starts from stardust. Okay, everyone. So stardust था. Okay. अब भाई stardust के बाद क्या हुआ? Everyone, fuka. Okay. This fuka happened. First uniform. What do you call? First, this was like a fuka. It's like this fuka was nothing but like, what do you call it? Fuka was like one of those initial starting organisms that came on this earth from, yes. So it was like the first organism that got on the earth, which was called as fuka. It is like it has got some what full form, I just remember. Any which way, we'll come back to the full form, but fuka happened. Okay, it's like a very small organism. From fuka, luca happened. Okay, okay, yes, this is like a first what do you call it? Like there's something like that. I don't remember the full form. It was like the first organism. Then the Luca happened, right? And from there, eukaryotes, okay, this kind of organism started happening. From eukaryotes, everyone, vertebrates started happening, right? Vertebrates. What are vertebrates? Vertebrates are something which has got spines, right? So everyone stardust, fuka, luca, then eukaryotes. It is all this like a smaller what do you call, like small organisms, like you have amoeba and all those, right? Little organisms. Okay, so it was like this amoeba and those kind of things. Yeah, so this the small organism which were not into human form. Okay, so then vertebrates started happening. After vertebrates, tetrapods started happening. Tetrapods, you can check, it's like small animals, right? Okay, then from tetrapods, everyone, mammals started happening. Okay, you know what are mammals? Fantastic. Then from mammals, primates started happening, everyone. Okay, primates. Fine. This is the most important part. Here we come to humans, but it's all start from stardust. Boom, 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 boom. Up till here, my friend, if you come till eukaryotes, we are still in, from till here, there are all organisms. Okay, like small organisms which are there. Even in our body, everyone, there are a lot of viruses. Okay, there are a lot of viruses, or you call it like different organisms, fungi. There are a lot of stuff which is there, which is just okay. So it all started like that, small organisms, and actually it then happened this one: vertebrates, tetrapods, mammals, and primates. Fine. Primates is something which are close to us as humans. Okay, what are primates, everyone? 3.5 lakh years before primates happened. Okay. When did primates happen? What are primates? Primates are very close to us humans, right? I'll tell you what are primates. But they happened 3.5 lakh years ago. Okay. Fantastic. Just make a note. Yeah. FUCA is an acronym for First Universal Common Ancestor. Thank you so much. First Universal Common Ancestor, and LUCA is Last Universal Common Ancestor. Okay. Luca means last universal common ancestor, and Fuca is first universal common ancestor. Okay. That is it. Yes, yes. These all are cells. Just pay attention to this. Yes. Got it, right? So 3.5 years, 3.5 lakh years before primates happened. Okay. What are primates? Everyone, look at this. Very, very important. This is evolution we're talking about. Primates means what? When, see, see this big circle? This big circle, as you can see, actually contains primates. Okay. So let's look at from here, everyone. Okay, you can see this green circle. Yeah. This green marking, you can see it is anthropoids, right? Primates happen, anthropoids happen. From anthropoids, then we started going closer to hominoids. You can see this green color. And from hominoids, we started reaching closer towards hominids. You getting it? These hominids are very, very close to us human beings. You're getting it? So primates means all these human animals. It's like it's you can see this primates. So you have, I'll just close it. I'll just make this show. Tarsiers. You can see tarsiers, lemurs, right? They all were part of the primates, as you can see. Okay. Then you have anthropoids. You can see certain animals here. They were not exactly like they were close to monkeys. You can call them monkeys only. They were like monkeys, but they were not as developed. Okay. Then they happened. You can see here on the green side, hominoids. Then you had gibbons, and then finally hominoids happen. Okay. Don't worry, I'll explain. So after primates, hominins happen. Okay. Hominins means what? Everyone, this is hominins, which is very close to us. Okay. These are the different ancestors. This happened, then this Paranthropus happened, this guy happened, Homo habilis happened, Homo erectus happened, Homo neanderthalensis happened, and then finally Homo sapiens happened. Okay, you're getting it? I'll repeat you, everyone. Primates happened 3.5 lakh years before primates happened. These are primates. Inclusion of all this, 1, 2, 3, inclusion of all these threes are called as primates. Okay. And everyone, after primates, hominins happen. Hominins, which are absolutely close to us, right? These are like slowly as the hominins started happening, the brain started growing, my friend. Okay. And finally, Homo sapiens happened. Okay. The people who we are right now today. Okay. These hominids, as you can see, these are the closest ancestors. Okay. These chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, bonobos, and then humans. Okay. So these guys, these are the most closest to us, right? Slowly. And then we became this Homo sapiens, right? This humans we became. So this is the whole thing. 3 lakh years before Homo sapiens happened. Homo sapiens happened how many years before? 3 lakh years before. Can you think about how long that was? 3 lakh years before Homo sapiens happened. Homo sapiens is the way we are. As the Homo sapiens happened, we started growing as human beings. Our brain started growing. Okay. As the brain started growing, we started becoming more and more sharper, intellectual. Okay. Very, very important. You must be saying, but what has this to do with God? You got to understand the evolution to understand God. Okay. Very interesting. Let's do this. Okay. Fantastic. So, everyone, cognitive revolution happened 70,000 years before. Okay. What is cognitive revolution? Very, very important. So if you can see this 4.5 billion years ago, okay, this Big Bang thing happened from the stardust. Fuka happened. From Fuka, Luca happened, and slowly, all these things started happening. And 70,000 years before, from today back to 70,000 years before, cognitive revolution happened. Cognitive revolution means what? Our brain started becoming bigger and bigger. Okay. Our brain started becoming smarter, bigger. We started developing the ability to imagine. Okay. We started imagining things. We started all those, what do you call this? Logical prefrontal cortex. Everyone, take your hand like this. Prefrontal cortex started developing here. Okay. This is the prefrontal cortex, means here where all your logical reasoning, the rational thinking that you do, it's because this prefrontal cortex started developing. So this cognitive revolution was absolutely, it's only because of the 70,000 years before whatever happened, we as humans started, understanding this imagination, and we started developing language as well, everyone. What really happened? What happened? Cognitive revolution. Because of cognitive revolution, imagination started happening. We started developing memory, intellect, and by the way, it slowly led to language. Okay. Because of this cognitive revolution, what happened? As I said, imagination, the ability to see, bipedalism happened. Because see, what happened when we became as human beings, when we became, what do you call that? Uh, as Homo sapiens, we became primates. Sorry, the word is primates. As we became the primates, before being that, we used to just walk on the four, right? We used to walk on, our hands used to be on the land. We used to need all of hands and legs to walk. But as when the Homo sapiens happened, exactly 3.5 million years back, bipedalism, we started standing. Okay. From hands, we started walking. Okay. Our two hands were completely free. But for the very first time, we started walking. And because we started walking, what really happened is we used to see whatever that is there in a longer distance. Okay. Because these hands were free, we started thinking a lot of things. How to use these hands? Okay. So bipedalism means getting the humans on 2 feet so that the hands are free. That was biggest revolution, right? The biggest revolution of the entire creation was human beings started, they started standing on two hands, and the two legs and the two hands became free. Okay. Okay, fine. So everyone, so because of cognitive revolution, imagination, memory, and intellect. Intellect, as I said, memory means what? See, like even animals have memory, cats have memories, parrots have memory. But maximum thing that they can do is just tell their parents that I'm hungry or I'm angry, right? They cannot they cannot talk on complicated ideas. Because of our intellect, buddhi, we can talk. We can the kind of things we started developing science and innovation is because of the intellect, buddhi. So because of cognitive revolution that happened 70 years back, we started having imagination, memory, all the thoughts, all the memories we could store like a hard disk. And then intellect also developed, prefrontal cortex developed. Getting it? How many of you are following what I'm saying up till now? Okay. From 4.5 billion years, we have come back to the 70,000 years. Okay. If you're following what I'm saying, just type FY in the chat box. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you. I'm reading your comments. We need to understand, we need to go back and then understand how God is created. Right. Thank you so much. So, cognitive revolution is one of the biggest happenings of our in our evolution that has happened. Everyone, because of cognitive revolution, language happened. Before 70,000 years, there was no language. Language नहीं तो सोचेंगे क्या? You can only think because you have a language. Imagine you don't know any language. You don't know Marathi, you don't know Tamil, you don't know English, Hindi, nothing. How will you think? Right. 70,000 years back, because of cognitive मतलब क्या? दिमाग बढ़ गया. Our brains become bigger and bigger and powerful. Okay. Yes. So because of that, everyone, language was developed. Because of language, family was developed, society was developed, states were developed. ठीक है ना? You're getting it? Like, what really happened? People started getting married. People started having families. The family started growing. Then as the family started growing, then society started happening. The more and the more society started happening, then slowly we developed into states, right? Rajya, jaise abhi Maharashtra वगैरह hai. So this has started happening very slowly, very gradually. Okay, fantastic. 10,000 years ago, Neolithic revolution / agriculture revolution. Okay, just remember one of the biggest after 70,000 years back, when cognitive revolution happened, after that, just 10,000 years ago, from today on, if you look back 10,000 years ago, Neolithic revolution / agriculture revolution happened. Before this, it's very, very important episode, important situation that happened in our evolution. 10,000 years back, before we started understanding how to grow food. Okay. We started understanding how to grow food. Before that, what used to happen is we as humans, we used to hunt, right? We used to hunt for food. Okay. Or either what we used to do is to go and look for food. Some people used to go and look for food from the trees and everywhere, and they used to gather the foods and everybody used to eat. But we were always dependent on outside, right? 10,000 years back, this Neolithic revolution happened, agriculture revolution happened. We started understanding that yaar hum khud khana paka sakte hain. We can grow food, right? So we started understanding that, and that was one of the big happenings in our evolution. And because of that, what started happening is, because of we understood how to grow food, agriculture things started happening. As the time went by, surplus production started happening, right? If you need like 100 kgs, people used to produce 120 kgs for family. Itna khana, right? So the food was there. There was sufficient food was there, right? And because of that, there was no need to go and hunt, right? There was no need to go and look for food. Dear friend, this is one of the biggest thing happen, and everyone, rise of philosophy happened, right? Very, very important. Rise of philosophy. Philosophy is such an important part. Philosophy means what? The love for wisdom. If you really look at it in a simplistic way, the translation of philosophy is love for wisdom. In another way, you can say philosophy is when you read something, when you watch something, when you observe something, when you contemplate something, when you experience something, you started developing ideas. Okay, you start having your own ideas, your own opinions about something. Okay, that is what is called as philosophy. Your own thought, your idea about something. It could be politics, it could be religion, it could be spirituality, it could be science. Okay, so philosophy is very, very important. Okay, and because of philosophy, a lot of things started happening. So what is this to do with God? Now you'll get to understand. We'll try to connect. Okay, without philosophy, imagine right now, everyone, you are well taken care of today. Anybody, all of you are there in the session right now. It's not so much like if you don't go to work, you'll not get food, right? So there is a condition for philosophy. When can philosophy actually happen? When your stomach is full, okay, and you have a lot of time. Okay, otherwise philosophy cannot happen. जब पेट भरा हो और काफी हाथ में वक्त हो, then philosophy can happen. And because of this philosophy, this God, does God exist? This idea of God, this theology, cosmology started happening, right? So philosophy is very important, okay? And without philosophy, we cannot understand what really is God, okay? Got it? How many of you have got what I'm saying up till now? Okay? This whole idea was to tell you, thank you. I was saying love for wisdom, love for wisdom. Yeah, thank you. Without philosophy, there is nothing. Okay, philosophy, everything is philosophy. Okay, so everyone will try to understand philosophy. Let's do this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sriram. So rise of philosophy happened, everyone. Again, I'm telling you, philosophy can only happen when your stomach is full and you have enough time. Okay, so what happened 10,000 years back? This Neolithic revolution happened, agriculture revolution happened, and people started growing their own food on the land, and surplus production was there. Then certain people said, Abhi, that not everybody need to work. So certain people said that people who are good enough, intelligent, who can think enough, you just think and create some ideas for the society. Okay, you just think. You create laws, you create constitutions, you think about science, you think how this society can be built properly. You think about art, you think about philosophy, you think about humanity, you think about aesthetics, ethics, right? So then everything was taken care of. Then there were certain people who started thinking. And from that thinking, philosophy happened. And from philosophy, the whole creation, everything, all the subjects that you see, physics, chemistry, okay, mathematics, zoology, cosmology, theology, ethics, everything, all the subjects that you see, astronomy, everything, they all happened because of Neolithic revolution. Because if you do not, when there was so much time, people started understanding and exploring their mind and started thinking. So yeah, you're getting it? Absolutely. So let's move from here onward. Rise of philosophy, everyone. So that is how philosophy happened. Everyone, let's look at this. Origin, okay, rise of philosophy happened. So let's look at, yeah, we've looked at the rise of philosophy. In West, 2800 years before, first philosopher was born. Okay, and that was, I think he was in Athens, Thales, right? 28 saal, everyone. Can you just see that 4.5 billion years ago, the whole stardust, the whole Big Bang happened? Just back 2800 years, not lakh, thousand, 2800 years back, the first philosopher was born. His name was Thales. Okay. And he was from Greek. Yeah. Don't worry. Many of you will say, what is this to do with God? It will connect. I'll just connect that out. Just be there. Okay. Then everyone, in India, 4,000 years before Vedic Upanishads, Veds and Upanishads were, they started happening. People started creating. Okay. So if you really look, you cannot write Vedas and Upanishads if if you don't have enough time and your stomach is full, if your stomach is not full. So I think the oldest philosophy, okay, that really happened was Vedas and Upanishads. Okay. I think Indian philosophy is the oldest philosophy, which is Vedas and Upanishads. So if you really look at philosophy, it is not much older than 4,000 saal. If you really think that 4.5 billion years ago, this whole cosmos started happening, evolution, the creation happened, the philosophy, the idea of God, or any other subject just happened 4,000 years back. Okay. Fantastic. Just be there. Okay. Everyone, here we go. Birth of philosophy is maximum 4,000 years before. Okay. So everyone, 3 branches of philosophy. Now, slowly, we are touching what is God. You need to understand 3 branches of philosophy. Very, very, very interesting. 3 branches of philosophy, I'm going to tell you. But just remember, everyone, whatever that is materialistic, okay, that doesn't, like, whatever subjects like physics, chemistry, science, they don't fall under, they are special subjects. But whatever that doesn't come under special subjects, they become philosophy. Something which is idea oriented, which for some you need to use your mind, you need to use your ideas. Okay. Okay, so that comes under philosophy. For example, if you call it like H2O, two atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen, that will not come under philosophy. That will come under science. So whatever that cannot be explained, whatever that could be explained, people called it physics. And whatever you cannot explain, it was called as, everyone, metaphysics. Okay. What you can explain, what you can rationally understand, it was called as physics. What you cannot rationally make sense of, you need to create ideas for that. It is called as metaphysics. Okay. That is the first branch of philosophy. The 3 branches of philosophy. The first branch is, everyone, metaphysics, right? Metaphysics. Under metaphysics comes cosmology, theology, and psychology. Okay. Now we are coming close to God, right? Okay. We have seen evolution. Let's do this. So, under philosophy, the first branch of philosophy, this is the first branch. There are 3 branches of philosophy. The first branch is metaphysics. Under metaphysics comes cosmology, theology, and psychology. Very, very important to understand these 3 if you really want to come closer to this idea of God. Cosmology means what? Yes. Cosmology means feeling like school days, science class. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. So everyone, cosmology means it's study of cosmos, right? ये दुनिया कैसे बनी, भगवान ने बनाई, हाँ, और evolution से हुआ. The study of cosmos, initially what I told you, the stardust and everything. Yes, Fuca, Luca, Eucalyptus, vertebrates, right? Mammals, everything that I told you, everything is all about, it's so much about cosmos. When you start understanding how the creation was, really happened. Okay. So study of creation, also when it comes to your solar systems, everything. Okay. Akash, Ganga, galaxies, everything. So the study of cosmos is called as cosmology. Okay. Yes. Yes. You're getting what I'm saying, everyone? Just type me in the chat box. This is cosmology. Cosmology is very, very important because if you really understand, because when you're thinking, what is God? You need to also look from the cosmos point of view. Okay. If you really don't know how this world, because when you say this argument is like this, If creation is there, there has to be a creator, right? If this you see this Gautam Buddha statue, if the statue is there, then somebody must have created, right? If you see this water bottle, this is a creation. So if this bottle is there, somebody must have created, right? Yeah. Similarly, the study of cosmology is so important because if you say cosmos, the whole world has been created, then you say somebody must have created. ऐसे तो नहीं ना आ गया, right? That's why cosmology is very important to study. Okay. So study of cosmos is called as cosmology. Everyone, very, very interesting. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Cosmology. Yeah. In cosmology. Yeah. So then let's move to everyone theology. Okay. What is theology? Theology means the study of God or the logic of God. Yes. When you say, oh, what is God? How did God come? What really is God? Is God is energy? Or God is substance? Or God is matter? What is God? The study of the logic behind theo means what? God. The logic behind God or the study of God is called as theology. Okay, that comes under philosophy. Okay. Then let's move everyone. Psychology. Okay, very interesting. Psychology. Psychology means psychology. Usually we think about psychology as just psyche, right? It's about thinking and mind. But according to this branch of physics, when they are saying psychology, they are also including the thoughts, feelings, behaviors, the mind, also the intelligence, also the consciousness or spiritual thing. Okay, so for spirituality, it doesn't have a special category as such, but when you talk about Atma and Paramatma, it all comes under psychology. Okay, according to the philosophy. Okay, so how it is, like its body, your what do you call that? Body, your emotions, your feelings, your intellect, everything comes under psychology. Okay, you're getting it? Fantastic. Here we go. Study of mind, absolutely. And that is not only study of mind, it goes beyond mind. What is consciousness? What is intellect? Okay, everything, not only mind, everything. You're not just the mind, right? So psychology, if you really look at psychology in that way, we only say psyche or thoughts and feelings. But if you look at it in India, you look at yogic science, we talk about you know there are different bodies. There's astral body, there is physical body, there is what pranic body. Yes, there are so many things. Okay, so usually in India, in yogic philosophy, in yogic science, we don't just stop at mind. Okay, we also talk about like a lot of things, right? So body, mind, consciousness. So, but according to them, the studies, it's psychology, everything is included. Okay, slowly we are just accelerating towards understanding. So everyone, next is this. Next branch of philosophy is epistemology. Okay, epistemology. This is very interesting. Epistemology, this philosophy, this branch of philosophy is very important because if somebody says God has created, epistemology is everything about reasoning and logics. Okay. If let's say reasoning, logic, fallacies. Okay. For example, if somebody says God has created this world, okay, then the logic, somebody from this logical mind, reasoning mind, somebody from epistemology, the branch of physics, philosophy, somebody would say God has created the universe. Then who created God? If you say that if there is a creation, then there has to be a creator. If the universe is there, somebody must have created, and God has created. But if God created universe, who created God? So God A must have created universe. So God B must have created God A. But who created God B? God C. And this thing will keep on happening. You understand? Epistemology talks about logic and reasoning all the time. So people from atheist background or people who believe in atheism, they always ask questions. How is this? How God is the ultimate creator? So understand, epistemology is all about, it's a branch of philosophy where logic and reasoning, rationalizing is there. For example, Modi ji said, "Achhe din aayenge." Okay. So somebody from epistemology or logical reasoning mind will say, "Achhe din aayenge." What do you mean by Modi ji? "Achhe din aayenge." आएंगे मतलब कब आएंगे? 2019 में आएंगे, 2024 में आएंगे? He will ask question, आएंगे मतलब what? There is no clarity, right? So that is reasoning. अच्छे दिन आएंगे मोदी जी, बट किसके दिन आएंगे? जनता के आएंगे? आपके दोस्तों के आएंगे? बीजेपी के आएंगे? किसके दिन आएंगे? अच्छे दिन आएंगे. And what do you mean by अच्छे दिन? अच्छे दिन economically, physically, culturally, right? So when you start questioning, okay, there's so much of logic and reasoning that happens. It's a branch of epistemology, okay, where you don't just take a belief, you start questioning, okay, and that is epistemology. How many of you have got the two branches of philosophy up till now? Just type 2GI, okay. Yeah, it's like egg and cock confusion. Yes, now it's political. Yeah. Study of mind. Yeah. So it's true. So just be there. You're gonna explore a lot of things will happen. Yes. So that is the thing. Yeah. So everyone, so you'll make sense. Thank you. Reading your comments, everyone. So epistemology, very, very important. Then the third and the last branch of philosophy is axiology. Okay. It has two subsets, ethics and aesthetics. Okay. Axiology works upon ethics and aesthetics. Okay. But just remember, this is philosophy. Ethics means what is ethical, what is unethical, right? If you say झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए, okay, झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए, okay, that is your ethics. I don't lie to anyone. But what if you tell a lie to someone and that saves somebody's life? Mm-hmm. If let's say somebody is about to jump from a building and that person asks you this, this question that if I don't jump from the building, then do you think my rest of my life will be beautiful? And you really don't know it is true or false, but you will have to say the lie. Yes, it is going to be all good. It is unethical, or it's not true, it's not moralistic. But then you will say, yeah, you please, life will be beautiful. So even if you know it is a lie, you're going to lie. So this study of ethics, what is ethical, what is unethical, right? If you are somebody who's a believer in always, I always tell the truth, I'm always very honest, okay? So ethics talks about when to use the ethics. What is ethical, what is unethical? Let's say you are living in America. After 15 years, you're coming back to your country and your mother has made a beautiful, delicious kheer for you. And she's so happy. She's literally crying with happiness to see you after you have come after 15 years. And she has cooked this beautiful kheer for you, beautiful sweet dish. And for some reason, this kheer is salty. Okay. But it is just one bowl. Nobody's going to eat after that. It's just your bowl. And your mother asks you this. How's the kheer? How is it? Please tell me. Now if you follow truth, you will say it is salty. But if you'll start thinking, but if I lie that mama, it is the best kheer I've ever had. But you have lied to your mother, right? So ethics talks about what is ethics? When should you lie? What should you do? It's not just about lying, but different aspects. What is ethical? What is unethical? This is what is the study of ethics. Okay. And the last is aesthetics. Aesthetics is about Saundarya Shastra. What is beauty? Right. So in aesthetics also comes a lot of things. It's like subjective aesthetics, objective aesthetics. But any which way, that is not our thing. But it's important to tell all the background behind it. So these are the three main branches of philosophy. Okay. Now, because we know this philosophy, let's go to what is a belief and what are popular beliefs. Why did I tell you so much about evolution and philosophy? Is this, my friend, that whatever right now also we are doing is we are philosophizing. Okay. Philosophy is trying to come with a new idea, okay, with your experiences and everything. But we need to understand because of evolution, philosophy happened. Okay. Philosophy is love for wisdom, or philosophy is something that you generate out of your experience, and you say this is the truth for this moment. Okay, so it's very important to know philosophy, it's very important to know evolution, because in philosophy only the subjects of God like cosmology, theology, and psychology are talked about. Okay, so that's why if God exists or not, we have to look for evolution, and we have to look for philosophy. And this evolution that we have looked, especially this question that you must be having, that yeah, if if there is a creator, then there has to be a, if there is creation, then there has to be a creator. That means God is the creator of this. Then who created God? If that is a question you have, that is something we're going to answer. I'm going to answer you at the very, very end, right? Very, very, the third, 12th pointer. Okay. So up till now, we have understood this. And from here, this was a base to understand beliefs. From here on, we are going to work upon beliefs here, as you can see here. What is a belief and what are popular beliefs? This is something we're going to work upon, right? By the way, how many of you understood till here? One, two, three. Difference between this rise, origin of evolution and rise of philosophy. Okay. If there would have been low cognitive revolution, if there would have been no 10,000 years back, 10,000 years back, if there would have been no, what do you call this? Neolithic agriculture revolution, today we would not have been sitting here and talking about it. Okay. So that is the thing. All the Vedic Upanishads, all the religions, they are only created 4,000 years before, right? Nothing beyond that. So especially the writings of the books that you get. Okay. Fantastic. Let's start, everyone. Let's start. Let's touch what is a belief and what are popular beliefs. Let's look at this. Okay. Let's look at this. By the way, what is a belief, my friend? A belief. People have religious belief. A belief. If I say, everyone, these are 5 fingers. Do you believe these are 5 fingers, or you know these are 5 fingers? If the option, choose and just type 1 if the option is 1. Yes. Do you believe that these are 5 fingers? Or do you know these are 5 fingers? You know that, do you believe this? Okay, if I make you believe that these are 10 fingers, can you believe it? No. You will not believe, because you only have to believe those things which you do not know. Okay. You know for sure these are 5 fingers. Okay. So belief is something that you do not know. You believe this to be true. Okay. 5 fingers, I know these are 5 fingers. I don't need to believe it, na? You believe karna hai, it's true. So belief is something that you create. You believe in something that you do not know. Okay. Only know, that's why you believe that. Okay. So we need to understand what is a belief. A belief is something that you have 100% trust on something you do not know. But you know in your heart that is true, but you really don't know. Because you don't know, you believe it. Okay. Because, yeah. So just know that belief. Let's try and understand different beliefs here. Yes. Everyone, there are 3 beliefs: monotheism, polytheism, and atheism. Okay. Monotheism, we are especially talking about this religious belief, gods, and everything. Monotheism, everyone. What is monotheism? Yeah, something accepting as true. Monotheism is, theism is all about God. Monotheism is about believing or having knowledge about one God. Okay, monotheism is like the Semitic religions, in Islam, Allah. Okay, monotheism, one. In Judaism, one, ek Bhagwan. In Christianity, one. Though, no doubt, Jesus is the messenger of God, but the God is one. Okay. Yes. Monotheism is saying one God. Monotheism is about having that only one God is there. Monotheism is, mono means one. Okay. Having belief in one God. Okay. Polytheism. Polytheism means believing in multiple gods, especially in Hindu culture. Okay. We have different gods in Hinduism. Okay. We have God is one, but we made different. Yeah. So polytheism is talking about multiple gods. Okay. When you say, we say in Mahalakshmi, like Lakshmi Mata, she is God, right? In Hinduism, and she's a god of wealth. Okay. We say Bajrangbali, Hanumanji Bajrangbali is god of what? It's very beautifully, in Hinduism, it is nicely been We have given particular energy forms, we have given name. Okay, these are gods for this. Okay, so for example, Bajrangbali is a god for strength. Lakshmi Mata is god for wealth. Mata Saraswati is goddess of what? Everyone, type in the chat box. Yes. Hey, Dinesh, I'm in Hanumanji temple. Beautiful, Dinesh. Happy to know that. Okay. Mata Saraswati is goddess of what? Everyone, type in the chat box. She's goddess of what? Wealth, education, Vidya. Okay. Yes. बुद्धि बुद्धि के लिए स्पेशल भगवान है. कौन है बुद्धि के लिए? बुद्धि के स्पेशल भगवान कौन है? गणपति. गणपति बाप्पा. Okay, so it's very interesting, right? So in Hinduism we have given different Ganapati Bappa, right? So different gods are wealth. Who, there's one more god for wealth, Kuber. Okay, Kuber. Yes, Bhagwan Kuber is also known for. So those certain urgency at home will go through the recording. Happy weekend. Sure, Baishali, no problem. Absolutely. Take care. Happy weekend. Enjoy. So you get it? So polytheism means your belief in multiple gods. Poly means more than one. Mono means one. Poly means more than one. Okay. Now we come to the very interesting, everyone. Atheism. Atheism. Atheism matlab one who doesn't believe in God. Okay. They just simply say there's no God. There are a lot of atheists. This country called as China, 64% of Chinese population is atheist. They don't believe that God exists. No God. That's it. Atheist matlab no God. Philippines is another country. A lot of people are atheist. USA, I think currently it is 8 to 9% atheists are there. So a lot of people are there. And atheism is growing pretty rapidly these days. Okay. So atheism is something. Vietnam also. Okay, right, Sharath. Vietnam also. True. So atheism is very important. To understand God, we have to go through all this circus. Don't worry. So everyone, what are different types of gods? We talked about it. Okay. Where do we do? Okay, atheism. We'll come back to atheism in just a bit. We have talked about Hindus and meaning of gods. Purpose of religion, everyone. Let's look at this. Hindus and meaning of gods. We understood. We are looking at 7-pointer, everyone. Purpose of religion. See, here we are talking about more scientifically here. Okay, there's no emotional stuff, right? So that's why I started with evolution. Let's start and understand. To understand if God exists, we need to understand what is the purpose of religion. Hinduism, Christianity, Buddhism, any kind of what is the purpose of religion we need to look at. Why a religion, by the way, is formed. Okay. Also want to tell you like different beliefs are there. As I said, there is monotheism, there is polytheism, there is atheism. Okay, like for example, monotheism. Monotheism is as I said, few Semitic religions. Okay, so atheism, polytheism. I talked about Hindu culture is polytheism. Atheism. If you look at Jain, to follow some protocols types, yes, how to get moksha, good, non-violence, yes. Everyone, there are certain religions like if you look at Jainism, okay, Jainism doesn't believe in God. Okay, they don't say that that God has created the world. No, they say it's the energy that has completely, yes, it follows Buddhism. Yeah, it is Buddhist is yes, Buddhist itself doesn't believe in God. It says that the whole and the energy has been created, and like the whole world happened out of energy and evolution. And energy can neither be created, it can neither be destroyed. It only transforms from one form to another. So there is no God. But they do believe that if you do your karmas good, right, you can become if not God, you can become entheos, God-like. Okay, so you have the Tirthankars and everything. So that is one atheism religion or Buddhism is there. If you look at Epicurean, there was who started atheism. Sabse best to non-violence. Yes. So Epicurean was the one who is the founder, the pioneer of atheism. Epicurean believed that atheism means what? No belief in God. God with kuch nahi hota hai. That is what they think. Like that is their philosophy. So Epicurean was the first one who said that there are only atoms. Okay. And there is only mass. There is only material. Sorry. And there is nothing called as, and due to this, the whole creation has happened and there is no God. Okay. Same is Charvaka. And in Hindu culture, there is someone called as Charvaka. Anybody heard about Charvaka? If you have heard, just type H in the chat box. Yeah. If you have not heard, just type NH now. Charvaka was from, he believed in materialism. Yeah. He said that according to materialism, Charvaka is Hindu scholar, philosopher, rationalist, you can say, very, very old, many years back. So he said that body hai bhai sahab, bakwas nahi. Body is only truth. This body only creates whatever mind, consciousness, everything is body. Okay, there is nothing. Okay, so atheist. So if you look at atheism in India, it was Charvaka, and in outside it started with Epicurean, and there were a lot of atheist people. Okay, so we'll talk more about atheism. Just be there with me. Slowly we are coming close to God. What is God? Okay, Hare Krishna. I also tell you, what do I think? What do I follow? What do I believe? I don't believe, but I let's not get in belief. So purpose of religion, everyone. Yeah, we were talking about that. Purpose of religion. Purpose of religion, everyone, is the word worshipping. The two purpose of religion is one of the purpose of religion is one is worshipping. Okay. The purpose of religion is you get to worship. Okay. And second is there is moral code of conduct that you got to follow. You do this, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Okay, पांच बार namaz padho. Okay, it's religion which says that like that. ये चीजें करो. Islam says something. Christianity says something. So there are rules and regulations that is there which keeps a person disciplined in life. Okay, and in a way keeps his mind also disciplined. Okay, the purpose of religion is worship. Is that you worship something. Okay, you worship anyone. You believe in God. You don't believe in God. Whatever. The purpose of religion is to worship. Okay, when you know that you have something to worship, what you're really trying to do is you're telling that there is something more powerful than you. Okay, and that person will take care of you. Let's say there is even no God. If let's consider for a moment that there is no God. If you Frederick Nietzsche, I call it Nietzsche, is one of the greatest philosopher who has said this: God is dead and we ourselves have killed him. Okay, it's a famous line for him, and it has a multiple understanding and layer to that. But let's consider like that God is not there anymore. Okay, if you say God is not there, God does not exist, then there are implications that can happen. Okay, there could be one set of people who will say God is not there. So nobody is going to going to judge me if I'm doing right or wrong, who's going to calculate my karmas. A set of person will start taking a whole responsibility of his life in his hands. It is a possibility, I'm saying. And people can feel free of themselves. Nobody is sitting up there and taking the accounts. There could be one set of people who said, "Arey kaun dekh raha hai? Kuch bhi karo yaar. Yeah, let's do anything." People will not have the fear. Positive fear out of respect as well. So saying that God is not there, some people, it can help them. For some people can become criminals. Let's say if you are in despair, something big tragedy has happened in your life. Okay. Maybe in your career, relationship, any which way, physical health, whatever. At that time, you are in complete darkness. That time when you say, God is there. God is there. Somebody is more powerful than me. He can help me. And when we start believing in God, that time God does help. The higher energy is this idea of that higher energy is going to help you out. That hope really creates. But if somebody is an atheist, I don't believe in God, and that person goes through a lot of problems in life, complete tragedy in life, he has nothing to hold on to. That is what I'm saying. Truth is not important. The quality of human experience is important, what I said. ऐसे time pe, and these are the times when you have to decide. That's what I'm saying. Is it right or wrong? I'm just saying it's a subjective reality. What do you want to do? Yes, people will go out of control if God is not. Absolutely. A lot of people will go out of control, but also depends upon who are those people. Yes. If God is, there are certain people. What do you think Elon Musk is? Everyone, who is Elon Musk? Is he atheist or is he a believer? If you think he's an atheist, just type A. If it is a B, just type B. B. My dear friend is not a believer. He's a core, hardcore atheist. He doesn't believe in God. Do you think he's creating all the chaos in the world? No. It's atheism is not bad. It depends who is following atheism. If that atheism helps that person, okay, there is no reality. It's a subjective reality. Like if you look at Mark Zuckerberg, what do you think Mark Zuckerberg is? Everyone atheist or believer? A or B? He is an atheist. Okay. He is an atheist. I'm just saying this. We are exploring. Am I saying that atheism is right? Am I saying being believer is right? No, we are just trying to explore the idea. But I'm just going to say there's nothing right or wrong. If that helps you, okay, if that thing helps you, okay, religion is very, very important, because if there is no fear, there are, see, majority of the world population, if the God is taken away, people, as it is, there is a lot of crime is happening. The crime is going to increase even more. However, there is an argument that it is because of the religion, not the God I'm saying here, okay? Right now I'm talking about religion. The religion that has created morals, the religion that has created code of conduct, the rituals, the prayers, okay? The idea of God, this is your God. The purpose of this is to keep people under, that the morality, don't do this is wrong, this is right. That helps certain people. Okay. And there are certain people who say because of the religion, a lot of hatred is happening, a lot of genocides. Hitler, what did he do? A lot of people did mass murders, okay, on the name of religion. But I'm telling you, it is true that religion, because of religion, a lot of brutality has happened, but it is nothing when you would start comparing when you have the world without religion, okay, right? Because people will be absolutely chaotic. So yes, this religion has created a lot of genocides, hatred, but it is not the people who did it. It is the political leaders, okay? It's those people who misuse religion, okay? It's the political leaders, you call it the people who themselves called as spiritual masters, who may not be, people who call themselves as religious pandit, right? So these are the people who have really tainted this religion, okay? And normal people, it just helps. Religion helps everyone, because not everybody has time, or people have like, like now you have access to me, I'm talking about this. Where do you go and try and understand what is religion, what is philosophy, what is evolution? People don't have enough time. So you just say, Bhagwan ne banaya, baat khatam, no tension. Okay. So religion is important. It has its pros and cons, what I'm saying. Religion has its pros and cons. It helps people to believe in something, in higher energies. When going gets tough, you believe in something, right? It also protects those people, stops those people who, by the way, would have done anything crime. With the fear of God, at least they stop that, right? So that is the way of religion, okay? So religion is good or bad, that is one has to use, how one has to access. But in my opinion, religion, the people who created religion, okay, they created it, they structured it for the well-being of the humanity. It's the leaders. Yes. Mhm. Yeah. Yes. Just be there. Just be there. I'll just read your comments. Wait. Yes, just be there. Okay. So just be there. All your questions, if I start reading your comments, I might miss. Just be there. We are hitting very close parts here. So what I'm really saying is religion has its pros and cons. Okay. Whenever the religion is tainted, whenever people say genocides happen, murders happen, Hindu Musalman happen, okay, it is not by the people, it is by the political leaders, what do you call the national political leaders, the world politics, or the so-called fake gurus. Okay. But if you really, it's every religion from Islam to Hinduism, Jainism, every religion is beautiful. And the purpose is to keep a human being disciplined, to keep a human being joyful. And when the problem starts happening, the person will, consider that higher energies will help. Okay, just be there, everyone. I'm going to answer your questions. Okay, so what is atheism, everyone? Let's look at atheism in a more detailed way. Everyone, atheism is somebody who believes, somebody who says God is not there. Okay, everybody knows what is a believer. Okay, you believe in God, you know that. Most of you, like majority of the people, are believers, right? So there's no, not to define anything. I just know God is there. That's it. No belief. Also, I want to say, when I'm talking about atheism and believer, don't get influenced by anything. Okay, by atheism. Do see whatever that works for you, just follow it. Okay. Yes. But there are people who are atheist. We're going to talk about it. Okay. So just be there. Yes, yes, yes. So what are atheists, everyone? Yes. Maza aa raha hai, sir. Maza aa raha hai. Happy to know that. So everyone, let's explore atheism. See, I consider right now I was very, very skeptical. Should I do this session? Because if you believe in someone, I don't want to take your belief away if it is working for you. Right? So, but I know you guys are very, very thoughtful, rational, and you will take it in a much healthier way. Okay. So just hold on. Okay. So yeah. So let's start with atheism, everyone. Yes. Is it similar to Astik, Nastik? Yes, yes. Nastik matlab he, person who is Nastik is atheist. Okay. Certain people say, people who, in certain section of people are there who say that in India, like the people who don't believe in Veda and Upanishads, they are Nastik, but it's not true. Okay. The reality is, a person who says there is no existence of God, I don't believe in God, is an atheist. Okay. God matlab kuch hai nahi. That is an atheist, and that itself is atheist matlab Nastik, a believer matlab Astik. Clear? Yes, Brigadier. Let's move. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So, what is an atheist? Is someone who's, there are different types of atheists: non-religious, non-believers, okay, non-religious. Okay. उसमें भी बड़े type है atheist के. If you just look, this knowledge is important. Okay. Atheist means the first one, the first breed is what would you say? Non-believers. Okay, everyone, just look at here. Non-religious. Okay. These are atheists. Yes, got it, got it. I'm neither atheist nor believer, but a questioner. Good, good, good. You are a seeker, Dinesh. Good, good. So let's be there. Absolutely. So the atheist is the one, yeah, the first type of atheist is who doesn't believe in everyone, as I said, who is non-religious. Non-religious matlab, who is saying that I don't believe in religion. God ho sakta hai. Bhagwan could be there. Bhagwan could be, there are people who call Bhagwan as son. If you look at God, everyone, people have different ideas of God. I forgot to tell you that. If you look in certain countries, they just worship in Scandinavia. I think they just worship sun as the god. Okay, some worship, because the sun doesn't come out very. There's like much of the time there is so much of cold is there. So whenever the sun is out, like everybody's saying God. If you look at those earlier times when it doesn't used to rain, there used to be drought used to be there, sukha tha, right? People used to say Bhagwan, Varun Bhagwan. Yeah, the rain god. Okay. So God is like, people have created God according to their needs as well. So any which way. So atheist, the one who doesn't, let's come back to the again point, non-religious. True. Yes, Ara. Surya Dev Bhagwan. Yeah. So the first type of atheist, I said non-religious, who doesn't believe in religion and the gods of religion. Okay. They might say that I believe in God, sun could be God for them, but they don't believe in religious or religions. Okay. They will not say Shiva. You mean Shiva is the Hindu god? I don't believe. Right. So that kind of atheist. Okay. Who are non-religious. Everyone, this is first type of atheist. Why is this opening? Yeah. So everyone just be there. I'm just going to show this to you. So slowly understand what is God. Okay. Non-believers and non-religious. Some are non-believers, skepticism. Okay. Non-religious are the ones, as I said, who doesn't believe in religion. So these people, non-religious, are the people who say, kya zarurat hai religion ki? What is the need for religion? What is the need for worshipping? Right? What is the need for having these rituals? Okay. Yeah. So the second one which I showed was, everyone, as I said here, is non-believer skepticism. Non-believers, okay, non-believers or skepticism are the ones who are, it's very, very thin line. Non-believers are the one who do not believe in, what do you call, in any kind of God, right? They're always skeptic. Are the God is there? Or the God is not there? So non-religious are the people who question religion, but they do believe in God. They have their own idea of God. Okay, but they are non-religious. But non-believers are the one who do not believe in God. They are skepticism. They have like, I don't think if God is there. They have a lot of questioning going on. Okay, so they are non-believers. Yes. So you understand this second kind of thing. Very, very subtle difference, but just know this. Right now you have this and secular humanism. This type of atheists are there. Secular humanism are the one who say भगवान लोगों में है. ठीक है ना? If I go and help people, that is Bhagwan, that is God. Okay, if I help poor, that is God. Humanism, secular humanism, and secular means not only I'm going to help only Hindus or Musliman or Christians. Secular, any kind of human being. If the God is there in these human beings, that is kind of atheist. These kind of people are secular atheism. Okay, then you have everyone. Kidhar gaya ye? Okay, here we go. And then you have agnostics. Okay, agnostics are these kind of people. Agnostics are these kind of people who say that you know if you really believe in God, please prove me. Right? Agnostic have this kind of a mindset. Okay, they say that the to prove God is impossible. We are not so. Agnostic is saying that it is impossible to prove that God is there, so I don't believe in God. That person is very subtle. He's not saying that God is there or God is not there. He's not, but he's saying that it is impossible to prove God. Okay, so I don't believe in God. So that is agnostics, right? Agnostic is someone who says that if you believe now, you prove me. Okay, so agnostic is someone who says that it is impossible to even accept that God is there, and if it is impossible, I don't want to. Yes, got it, everyone. So here we are. So let's come to the core, everyone. So you have pioneers of atheism, people who started atheism. Ancient Greek philosopher Epicurean believed in atheism. He only said that only atoms and physical world is the truth, and same goes with Charvaka. Charvaka, as I said, atheistic school in Hindu tradition. Okay, fantastic. Let's decode spirituality and component that makes us the human being. Okay, so everyone, little time is left. Very slowly we are coming to, does God exist? We'll try to connect all the dots that we have explored up till now. And let's do this. Okay. This is a very, very core element that we are coming to right now. Okay. So let's do this. We are coming to this. Let's decode spirituality and components that makes us the human being. Okay. And the question is, who am I? Okay, everyone. Who am I? All of you must be having this question. Who am I? मैं कौन हूं? Okay. This is the question this is the question we try to decipher, decode. And with this, we come very close to understanding what is God or does God exist. Okay. Who am I? So you can call yourself Hindu, Musliman, human being. You can call by tumhare colony ke tum kaun ho? Yeah. You're like that city. You are Keralite. You can call yourself, I am Nashikite. I'm from Nashik. Okay, I am a singer. I am a musician. Okay, I'm Dada. I'm Bhaiya. Bhai, mein ye hu, wo hu. Yes, you can call. There are multiple identities that you can give. But who am I and what is it? Let's do this. Let's explore everyone. When I'm trying to tell you this is my subjective reality. This is my reality that I'm showing you. This is my experience out of it. Okay. This is my subjective reality after observation, wisdom, and most importantly, experience. Okay. If you relate with this, then please try it or else explore your reality. This is like gulab jamun. When I'm trying to tell you who am I, this is my effort that I've put in my life to try and understand who am I. Okay. This is like gulab jamun. Gulab jamun matlab kya? Let's say somebody comes from Russia. Okay. And you tell that person, you tell him all the knowledge about gulab jamun. He never ate it, he never saw it. But you tell uska the molecular formula of gulab jamun is this, the color is like that, the texture is like that, it is very soft, spongy. Okay, you give, he reads the big book of gulab jamun. He becomes a scholar, he does PhD in gulab jamun. But my dear friend, if he has not tasted gulab jamun, is he any closer to understanding what is gulab jamun? Let's consider, no, na, right, Swati? Let's say a person is there who has got all the knowledge what is gulab jamun. And let's consider there is person B, Babu Bhaiya. Babu Bhaiya has no knowledge of gulab jamun, okay? But he has just tasted it. He knows what is gulab jamun. He has no knowledge, but he has the experience. Somebody has all the experience, but somebody has all the knowledge but no experience, right? So whatever that I am telling you, yes, I have knowledge and wisdom, a lot of things that I've gone through, but I have also experienced it. I've eaten the gulab jamun. It is not out of theory, it is not out of ideas. And if that helps you, you use it. And this is my subjective reality, which I'm trying to tell you. Who am I? Okay, let's do this. And this gulab jamun example will also go for when I'm going to tell you at the end what is God. Okay, or does he really exist? The last question that we are going to decode. Okay, I'll tell you what do I consider as God and what is God. Okay, does he really exist? Let's do this. So, oh my God, or me Paramatma. Okay, let's do this, everyone. So, who am I? Answer is consciousness, being, pragya, awareness, whatever you call it. The word is just the same. Okay. Answer is who are you? You are a consciousness, you're a being, you're a pragya, you're awareness. But it's just on an intellectual level, if you get it, you feel nice. Oh, nice. But does that make any difference to you? It's like gulab jamun. If you have not eaten it, it's just a bunch of sweet words that I'm giving it to you. If you have experienced it in any way in your life, that you are a consciousness, I try to make you understand and experience that you are a consciousness or a pragya, awareness, through various meditations. And especially the meditation that I make you do is living in the present moment. Watch your thoughts. Awareness, consciousness is something that is beyond body, beyond thoughts, beyond intelligence. It is just awareness. It's the most difficult thing to experience, to explain. Consciousness is just you, just awareness. It doesn't have a look, it doesn't have a feel, it doesn't have a shape. Okay. You cannot actually directly, you can experience consciousness. You can only understand consciousness when you discard everything, and what remains is then you realize this is consciousness. It's not like this. You see this damru, this is damru. Same consciousness, awareness. You can't say this is consciousness. No. When everything you take away, what remains, then what you see, there's nothingness. That is what is awareness. That is what is awareness or consciousness. For example, this consciousness can be called like this, like an onion. When you peel off the onion, you think this is the thing? No. When you peel it off, peel it off, peel it off, and when nothing remains inside the onion, that is total awareness. Okay. That is consciousness. You will only understand consciousness when you see a thought from a distance. Okay, I'll try and explain. Wait. It's okay. Let's look. See. Here we go. Consciousness. Okay. Now, everyone just look here. The consciousness has got 3 gifts. Okay. What I'm saying here is you are a consciousness and you have got gifts. Right? Gifts like, for example, there's a phone. Okay. This is a phone. The phone has, the hardware is a gift. The hardware, you can see the solid hardware. This is one of the gift. Okay. To the phone. The second gift to the phone is software. Okay. It's just hardware is there, but there's no software, Android, iOS. Will it work? No. The first gift is hardware. Second gift is software. Okay. Now, if there is hardware, if there is software, but the mobile is not charged, the battery is drained, will the phone work? It will not work. Okay. That energy which runs the phone is consciousness. Okay, that energy, that that is what runs the software and hardware, is the energy, that consciousness. What I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so just remember, like, three gifts are there. The first gift, like the mobile phone, this energy has been given three gifts. This is going to be very eye opening. Just be here with me. The first gift that is given to your being consciousness, the first gift is this, everyone. Three gifts: body, mind, and intelligence. Okay, just pay attention. This can really help you out. Nobody will tell you this, but that's the truth of the matter. Body, intelligence, and mind. This is a consciousness. It has got three gifts: body, intelligence, and mind. Okay, body. Now everybody knows what's body. This physical body, you see these eyes, these hands, hair, everything. The physical stuff. The hardware is the body that God has given as a gift, or the evolution that has created body. Okay, so body. The second is intelligence. Okay, everyone. Very, very important. Intelligence. Intelligence means what? This is very core. Now, I haven't spoke about intelligence in our sessions ever, but let me tell you what is an intelligence. This is superb. Intelligence is something that happens automatically. You don't have to do anything. It has the own intelligence of its own. That is intelligence. Something that happens automatically. Something that happens automatically. Something that happens automatically. For example, right now, everyone take your index finger. I'll give you an example of intelligence. Take your index finger, put it under your nostrils. Hold it for a few moments till I ask you not to remove. Observe the sensation of the breath on your index finger. Don't try to breathe. Just breathe naturally. Don't try to breathe in. How many of you could feel the sensation? Just type S in the chat box. Swati is saying, wow, Rekha, I know it's touching your heart, right? How many of you feel the sensation? Yeah, Swati, love, yeah. Who is doing that? Are you doing it? Are you like putting a button? Chalo yaar, saans lena shuru karte hain. You are not doing it. It is happening automatically. Whatever that happens, auto mode is intelligence. Whatever that happens automatically for your survival, to be precise. Breath, you're not, imagine, everyone just take your hand, just close your nose for a few moments, everyone. Naak band kar do. Hold it for long as you can hold. अरे long, पकड़ के रखो. Okay, if you're feeling uncomfortable, whenever, just remove it. How was it? Was it like, yaar, God, I want energy? How many you wanted to breathe any which way? Yes, not even possible for a few seconds. But who is doing that magic? Who is running the breath in and out? If it is in your hand, next moment will die. It is happening. The intelligence is happening, making it happen. For example, another example of intelligence is, let's say you eat your favorite, any kind of, let's say you eat chapati. Okay, you eat any kind of sabzi, any kind of vegetable you eat. So when you eat the vegetable, do you say, vegetable, thoda idhar heart mein jao, go to in heart, thoda sa, अरे यार, do you move like, चल brain में जाओ, थोड़ा नाक में जाओ, ये चलो यार थोड़ा पैर में जाओ. Whatever you eat, what is it within you that leads to this? Everything breaks into carbohydrates, everything, all the calculations happen, every body parts gets that nutrition, and whatever that is not healthy, you in the morning defecate or excrete through your stools. Okay, so this breath, how this magic is happening, how this magically the food is being digested. Take your right hand and put it on your heart, everyone. Just see your heart is beating. Beating, na? Sure. Beating fast. Who's making the heart beat? Are you? It's intelligence. You are not. It's not in your hand. The heart is beating automatically. That is intelligence. So, whatever that happens on auto mode for your survival is intelligence. Yes, truly Balban moment. Ah, Sriram, fantastic. Whatever that happens on auto mode for your survival is intelligence. Another example of intelligence is, let's say you have a mango seed. You take a mango seed, put it into the soil. Have you ever noticed something like that? That when you put a mango seed, bananas comes out. When you put a when you put a mango seed, apples come. Yeah, when you put a banana seed, when you put a mango seed, roses come, chocolates come. It never has happened ever. But what is that in that little seed that creates that from that seed a plant grows, the tree grows, then the flowers come. It's not just the energy because of evolution, because it is the intelligence. It is the intelligence that is there in every consciousness. We are coming closer to this. Okay. Wherever there is consciousness, my friend, consciousness is not just within you. The consciousness is there in this plant. Yeah. Beautiful. Intelligence and memory. These are different. Memory is a different thing. I'll come to memory. Intelligence, for example, do you see this plant? It is growing. Every day it grows. It looks beautiful, right? How does it grow? It has intelligence. There's no rules or regulation. There's intelligence. Every plant, see what is a consciousness? Wherever there is consciousness, there is intelligence. I hope you're getting it. You see a donkey? The donkey is walking. There is a consciousness. There is life. If you look at consciousness, there's life, something that moves. You see this? ये डमरू दिख रहा है. The डमरू is not moving on its own, but donkey will move, horse will move, cockroaches will move, plants will move on a different way. Like this, they'll grow, or like in a vertical way, they'll grow. Whatever that grows has a consciousness. Whatever that has consciousness has intelligence. You're getting it? Yes. Yes. I'll answer, Rosha. Just be there. Just be there. Whatever questions, please write in your to solve complex problem, make decisions. Yeah, I'll talk about that. Thank you, Usha. I'm just talking about that. So that is called as intellect. I'll talk about it, Usha. Just stay with me. Okay. So intelligence is wherever there is life. I'm talking about life, not something that is non-living, something that is living, which has got life, which moves. Everything that moves, everything that moves is the consciousness, and wherever there is consciousness, there is intelligence. Consciousness is there in humans, consciousness is there in plants, consciousness there is animals, birds, mosquitoes. Yes, wherever there is consciousness, there is intelligence. Okay, how many of you have got intelligence? This idea of intelligence, if you have got it, just type GI. Chetapalli Satish has got it. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Atharva. I'm reading your comments. As the time is passing, we are coming closer to understanding what is God. Dinesh, Abhishek. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, body we understood intelligence. Now, the third thing is mind, everyone. Mind. Mind. You see this mind? Because this mind was troubling you, you watched my ad and joined mental athlete community. What is the mind? As I said, you are a consciousness. Body is given to you. Intelligence is given to you, and mind. What is the mind, everyone? Mind is a huge concept, but I'll try and explain very, very quickly. And Usha, your question is also answered here. Yes, it's a servant. It is in a way the servant, but just be there. Everyone, mind is your servant, but what are the characteristics of mind? How the mind works? The characteristics of the mind is this. Mind classification, everyone. Intellect, memory, identity, rather identity here. These are the three categories of mind, or you can say these are the three. ये तीन काम होते हैं mind के. Intellect, memory and identity. Intellect, memory. Please take notes, write in your thing. I'll explain this. Okay. Intellect, memory, identity. You can just remember like this: I am I. Intellect, memory, identity. These are big concepts, but I'll try and explain very short. So, body is there, you understood. Intelligence, you understood. Mind is something I'm telling you. Mind, to explain mind, just understand mind has तीन काम दिए mind को. ये तीन काम के लिए mind बना हुआ है. Okay. For washing machine, what is the purpose of washing machine? To wash clothes. What is the purpose of mind? Intellect, memory, identity. ये तीन काम है मन का, बाकी कुछ नहीं है. बाकी कुछ नहीं, वो बहुत बड़ा काम है, बहुत बड़ा काम है. So, the three works of mind is intellect, memory, identity. Intellect means what? Intellect is something which helps you to discriminate good, bad, happy, sad. Okay. When you have complex ideas, how to break them into different sections. Intellect can beautifully be called like a knife. Yes, most of the masters say that it's like a knife. Okay, when you want to dissect a frog, okay, you dissect a frog, you cut the frog, you take the frog out, you see these are the kidneys, what is there? Whatever you want to dissect, intellect, the work of the intellect is to dissect and look things in indiscriminately, okay, in discretion. Okay, what is this? Different. Like for example, science works on intellect. Intellect, also called as buddhi. Okay, Ganapati Bappa, the goddess of intellect, buddhi. Okay, buddhi tells you what is good, bad. Science is totally working upon intellect, right? Intellect. If you really, what is science? Science is like you try to understand. Oh, these are two atoms of hydrogen, one atom of oxygen. Now it is water, H2O. It can only happen with the use of intellect. Okay, intellect is the one which helps you in understanding complex ideas, in understanding what is good, bad. Okay, what is dark night? Okay, something which is dark, something is night. What is the opposites? You getting it? Intellect is the ability to reason. Intellect is the ability to create logic behind something. The better your intellect is, the better you will be able to reason certain things, to put logic to certain things. Why did this happen? How did this happen? These questions that usually we have: what is this? Why did this happen? How did this happen? When did this happen? Who made this happen? All these questions that you usually ask: how, why, what? It happens because of your intellect. Okay. But again, I said that in the beginning, truth is not important. Emotional, your quality of human experience is important. Because everyone, very important point, this intellect will give you answers. It will satisfy your intellect. Okay, तुम्हारा मन शांत ये हो जाएगा, अरे मेरे को आंसर मिल गया, but emotional experience कुछ नहीं होगा. For example, again gulab jamun. An intellectual person will try to cut the gulab jamun. Okay, he will try and understand the molecular formula. When was that gulab jamun created? Who created? Who was the inventor? Okay, what is it like? Is it juicy? The intellectual person will create all the reasoning. Okay, but I'm telling you, my dear friend, this reasoning will not end up anywhere. And that is what you call truth. Whenever who's looking for truth, he's only looking for a intellectual answer. Intellectual answers will not satisfy you any which way. You need to have a human experience. Gulab jamun khana padega. You must eat. If you don't taste it, this knowledge, even if it is quality knowledge, it is not going to make any sense to you. If you have written books about gulab jamun, PhDs on it, but if you have not tasted it, you have wasted your life. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. Intellect is good. Intellect is, because of intellect, you are able to logic and reason. Because of intellect, the technology is taking birth. Because of intellect, whatever that you see around, inventions, just intellect. Intellect, भाई साहब, बुद्धि ने ये मोबाइल बनाया, बुद्धि ने फेसबुक बनाया, बुद्धि ने टॉवल बनाया, बुद्धि ने साबुन बनाया, बुद्धि ने बिल्डिंग्स बनाया. The progress, the technology and scientific inventions have all happened because of intellect. Okay. But just no, don't fall in love. It is good. Intellect is good when people try to fool you. When you need to question them, you need to answer them. When people try to fool you, Okay. At times, believers suffer. People who believe in God suffer because certain people use their beliefs in a wrong way. You see, the political leaders, in terms of God's name of God, they want votes. Believers, what they will say, because they believe, they will not use their intellect and reason. What exact progress have you done in my country? I'm not specifically talking about a country. You can consider it in a satirical way. That is why some people are called as andhbhakt. Andhbhakt matlab kya? No logic, no reasoning. Okay. I'm not saying andhbhakt. Andhbhakt kisi ka nahi hona chahiye. You should be andhbhakt only of your country. You should be andhbhakt only of the Constitution of India. Not of a person, not of a party, any which way. We're not here to discuss political thing, but I just want to tell this. Logic and reasoning, whenever the logic and reasoning will happen in Indian societies or the world societies and civilizations, nobody will make a fool of any citizen. Okay. That is why religion is so good, but people take undue advantage of religion on the name of belief. And people who are just total believers, they will never question. They will not. They will never answer any questions. So intellect is so important for science, technology, and democracy of any country, irrespective of not just India. Okay, we need intellect. We need to question. You can be bhakt of great entertainers. Shah Rukh Khan ke aap bhakt bano, usse there's no loss of India or no loss of any country. Okay, because he's just an entertainer. You can fall in love with the entertainer. You don't need to question him. He's just entertaining you. But somebody is running the country. If you fall in love, you start believing. That means you have stopped questioning. The moment you stop questioning, you're not using intellect. The moment you stop using your intellect, people will fool you. Okay, people will misuse you. That is why intellect is very important. It is not just important in technology advancement, but it is also important if we really want to keep our country alive, or any country alive, right? One of the person, I think last week, I think Ravi said, "Oh, whatever you're talking is illogical." Okay, she did not ask me logic. Okay, she would have asked me, "Okay, this is the logic. So right now, I'm here to give you logics of what I'm doing here." Okay, logic and reasoning. It's good. You should ask anyone. You can even ask me, what is the logic behind this? I'm going to give you the logics. Okay, it's always been, okay, but it's very, very important. Logic and reasoning. Intellect, the purpose of intellect, everyone, is this intellect. Okay, then that is the part of the mind, intellect. Fine. How many of you got this intellect thing? If you have got it, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're not talking about any our thing, but anybody. See, we should not be here. I'm not saying we should all be in love with the country India. Okay. We should all be in love with the Constitution of India. The moment we start falling in love with a person, we are putting the country back. Okay. So that time rationalism is important. Okay. Any which way, let's start, everyone. Let's move here. Memory. Memory is what, everyone? The first part of intellect, बहुत ही deep दे दिया. Second is memory. Memory means what? Like in our phones, we have memory 2 GB. क्या होता है वो 128 GB hard disk and all that memory storage. We all have memories, right? We all have memories. Our body also has memories. It's like a storage. A body has memories. Our mind has all the, excuse me, absolute tons and tons of memory. So there's so much to talk about memory, but just know that mind is the storage of, is the house of memory. Okay. So very, very important, everyone. Memory. And then the third thing is identity. Very, very important, everyone. The third thing, identity. Identity is so important. Okay. Only what you identify yourself with, that is the memory or data you start taking in. Okay. Identity means your ability to attach yourself, connect yourself to that particular place, person, designation. For example, let's say you say, I'm Hindu. Hindu is an identity that you have. You identify yourself as Hindu. And if you call yourself Hindu, you'll start taking those you start following those rituals. You start following those kind of, what do you call, following those religion, right? You start following everything that is connected to Hindu. If you say, I am a man or I am a woman, If you have that identity strong, you will stand for womanhood. You will stand for manhood. Whatever you identify, that is the data. You say, I'm a data analyst. Okay. In your mind, you have only the knowledge, the memory of that. I'm an actor. Let's say I say I'm an actor. When I call myself as an actor, I have all the memory, all the data about acting. Yeah. Identity is whenever a mind identifies itself with anything, that is called as identity. That is the work of identity. That is why a lot of people, this at times when religion becomes a lot of problematic is only because of when people identify themselves as a particular religion, and when they say, see, what happens is when you say I'm a Muslim, many of the times it happens that I'm not a, I'm if I'm say I'm a Muslim, then I'm against all the other religions. It starts happening like that. If somebody says something about a Muslim, then a person starts getting angry because they identify as Muslim. I'm a Hindu, right? When you identify yourself as a Hindu, then what happens? If somebody says anything to Hindu, which obviously for anybody should raise their voice, no doubt about that. But the problem, it's the use also. It is important also, but we need to understand how to use that identity. Identity is so important. If you look on Facebook, Instagram, elsewhere, LinkedIn, people write Doctor Falana Falana XYZ, architect, blah blah blah, engineer, identity. That is the whatever you identify yourself, that is the data and memory you take. That is the information you take, and that is what your personality becomes. Okay. A lot of people say, I'm a socialist. That is an identity. I'm a communist. That is an identity. I am right wing. That is an identity. Okay. I am whatever. I am an Asian. I am an Indian. I'm a Maharashtrian. I am a male. I'm a female. Okay. That is identity. I am yes, Atharva was so sad. Atharva identified himself with being fan of MS Dhoni, of CSK. I am a CSKan. Oh, MS Dhoni, how did he, left? How did he dropped as a captain? What happened? You get it? Yes. So identity is very, very, I am courageous. Yeah. So see, identity is specially to a caste, to a caste, to a gender, to a geographical location, it could be. Okay. It could be the identity. I'm courageous is a feeling. Okay. It could be to any community, any gender, any your occupation. I'm an artist. I'm an engineer. Okay. So whatever you identify yourself, I'm an atheist. Somebody says, even being an atheist is an identity. You identify yourself as an atheist. I am a believer. That is okay. So that is identity. Just remember that. There's so much to it, but let's stop it for this point here. But just remember, these are the three things. So remember, who am I? I am a consciousness having these three gifts: body, intelligence, and mind. Okay. Got it? Now we are coming the most closer in understanding what is God. Okay. By the way, how many of you have got this concept? Who am I? If you have got this concept, just type GI in the chat box. Okay. Who am I? I am a consciousness. I'm a being. It has three gifts: body, mind. Mind what? Mind has this three: intellect, memory, identity. And then I'm an intelligence. Everything is happening intelligent. Oh, one important thing. When it comes to intelligence, everyone, your thoughts are part of your mind. Everyone, very important. I am a humble person. That is a quality. Okay, that is very kind. I'm a humble person. Hai. Kuch bhi, huh? Atharva. Kuch bhi. Just kidding. So, your thoughts are part of your mind, but your emotions are part of your intelligence. That is very, very subtle. I hope you're getting it. I'll explain. Remember what? You are a consciousness, and three are the gifts: body, mind, and intelligence. Mind is responsible for, as I said, intellect, memory, identity. Your mind deals with thoughts. जो भी विचार वगैरह सब चलता है ना, your mind deals with thoughts. Okay, so the house of your thoughts is mind. Again, I'm repeating. The house of your thoughts is mind. The house of your thoughts is mind. All your thoughts are it's part of the mind. But the house of your Emotions is intelligence, or it is in your body. The house of your emotions is in your body. My dear friend, emotions happen automatically. You getting it? Emotions happen automatically. Okay. Many people would say, no, 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 no. Because we think and then we start feeling certain emotions. Okay. That is true, but that is only some minuscule 0.5%. Majority of your emotions, they are stored in your body. All your emotions, they're part of your intelligence. Something that breath happens automatically, digestion happens automatically, right? Healing happens automatically. The feelings and the emotions that you have, they are part of your intelligence. They are in your body. Okay. For example, if you've seen a child who's an infant, 2-3 साल का बच्चा देखा है, he starts crying. Because does he think and then that's why he cries? He doesn't even know the language. How can he think? The purpose, only if you have language can you think. अरे यार ऐसा किया वो ऐसा किया ये ओ माय गॉड दिस इंग्लिश मराठी हिंदी एनी लैंग्वेज यू नीड टू नो लैंग्वेज टू थिंक even if you don't know the language how will you think? So that little infant who is 20 like 2 months 3 months 2 years maximum, he cries because the emotions are there. The good, the bad, all emotions are there in the body. The fears, worries, guilt, anxiety, frustration, negative emotions are there in the body. The positive emotions, yes. Oh, see, it is also said emotional intelligence. Yeah, now it makes sense, right? Yeah. When we are sad, we get body pain. Yes, the body pain. Yeah. So everyone, all the negative emotions are stored in the body. Yeah. All the negative emotions are stored in the body. All the positive emotions are stored in the body. Your peace, your happiness and joy, your freedom, your funny, playfulness, peace, everything is stored in the body. Okay. But certain people experience more of positive emotions because of how they practice it. Right. It becomes they put it into habit. Right. Certain people they make positive emotion habitual. Certain people get habitual to negative emotions. It's so much about practice. Right. We are seen in one of the how to change negative thinking to positive thinking. Right. See, when you follow religion, when you follow any kind of spiritual stuff, what you are really doing is you are making your body experience more of positive emotions. That is the beauty of religion. That is the beauty of, even if you don't follow any religion thing, that is the beauty of doing any kind of pranas, asanas, meditation. If you really look, if I really tell you, mental athlete lifestyle, it is a religion. Mental athlete, if you really look at it in technical way, I am the founder of this religion. This is, in real terms, it is a religion. If you really look at this, and I ask you to follow a certain code of following it, right? 5 things. Mental athlete. That's what you follow is part of a religion. And if you look at it that way, right? And because you follow those systems in mental athlete, you are experiencing certain level of happiness, and your body more often than not is creating positive emotions. Okay. So religion, in a very simplistic way, even I think people who created religion, उन्होंने भी ऐसे simple तरीके से they started, but then it became too much like on surrounded by God and everything, and then it started. So नाम खराब हो गया. But religion is just this. We have currently more than 800 people in our religion. Okay, mental athletes. Okay, certain people follow the religion very, very systematically, and they are getting beautiful results. Any which way. But just remember, your thoughts are in your mind. Your emotions are in your intelligence. Your emotions are in your body, and they're part of your intelligence. Something that happens automatically. The more you train it, the more it will give positive emotions. The more you follow mental athlete lifestyle, which is a very practical thing, the better you will experience. The more better you will experiencing positive emotions from your body. Right? Absolutely. Thank you. So let's look. Now we are coming closer. Here we go. भाई साहब यहाँ तक आ गए. What is, okay, now last 3 questions and then we are done with today's thing. What is energy? Types of energy, cosmic energy. Everyone, let's understand this. We are coming only, see, 11th is what is energy? This is the thing. 12th question is, according to the evolution, can God exist? Remember I told you, the creator is there, Yeah? If the creation is there, then the creator must be there. But who created the creator? That is the question. So that is something you're going to answer. And I'm going to tell you my final verdict. What is Krishna according to me? What is spirituality according to me? What is religion? What is God according to me? And that is something I'm going to give it to you today. If you want to use it, if you find it, just test it out. If it works for you, use it. If it doesn't, explore it. Okay, let's start. Let's three more questions. By the way, like it'll take more 20 minutes. How many of you are enjoying the session up till now? Just type E and J in the chat box. Enjoying the session. Atharva, Sriram. Yes. So thank you, Chetapali, RR, Dinesh. Fantastic. E and G. Full focus. Yeah, Atharva, full focus. I am courageous person, Atharva. Nice, nice. It was I am humble, humble, humble. Nice. I got it. Don't believe what you say. Just see if it. There is one concept called as, which is called as existentialism. Okay, existentialism says whatever you think, whatever you think, whatever your ideas are there, whatever your philosophies, if they are congruent with your actions, and only then you are an existentialist. You don't just say, but you, which is there in your nature as well, which is there in your actions, your thoughts and your behavior. If they're congruent, that is the person who's an existentialist. So, dear Atharva, you said I'm humble. So, if your thoughts and if you're actually behaving humble, then good, you're an existentialist. You are. I feel like I'm going to meet God today. That much enjoying, excited. Beautiful. God is there. Absolutely. God is there. RR will answer. Just be there. Just there. So, what is energy? Last three. What is energy? Types of energy. Cosmic energy. Very important, everyone. Energy. Scientists define energy as the ability to do work. Huh? Scientists define energy as the ability to do work. Kya hai energy? If you can do any work, that is energy. The ability to do work is energy. Okay, because very important energy. Why I'm defining energy? Because we say, na, energy can either be created, it can either be destroyed, it transforms from one form to another. So, भाई साहब energy है क्या? अगर God energy है, right? Shakti मतलब क्या? Energy. So just trying to, yeah, right. So yeah, energy is everywhere. Okay, fantastic. So scientists define energy as the ability to do work. Nice. So everyone, what is cosmic energy? This is very true. This is very, very powerful here. As we are exploring cosmic energy, we are also trying to understand when Krishna puts those lights, the energy within you, in all the sessions, or Ganpati Bappa does. I'm talking about. So what I do is very scientific, right? Many people think yaar sense nahi ban raha hai, but I'm making you, yes, yeah. Okay. So just know that cosmic energy. What is cosmic energy? This concept will help you to understand what we really do in when we talk about Krishna and all the gods, and when those lights and energy which fill within you. Okay, right? That cosmic, the energy of the cosmos. What is that? Quickly, I'm going to talk about it, and then we'll close this thing very slow. Cosmic energy. Science says, see, because I'm here also quoting science, so that people who are of the belief of atheism, all atheists, they will also get their answer. Okay. So what is cosmic energy? Very, very important. See, only if you know cosmic energy, we can understand what is God. Okay. That is why I'm touching every point here. Sure. I'll share it, RR. What is cosmic energy? Science says fusion is the ultimate cosmic energy source. The sun and all stars generate energy by fusion. The efficiency of fusion and fission, which rearrange the atomic nuclei. Okay, to forget about that. Just remember, fusion is the ultimate cosmic energy source. So people who are interested in science, they can explore more about cosmic energy through scientific way. Believers say that Supreme God is generating this cosmic energy. Okay. Cosmic energy is basically, see, like, there's so much to talk. I have to cut it very short, everything's. Any which way. Energy is the ability to do work. We understood. There are different types of energy. Electrical energy, kinetic energy, potential energy, chemical energy, mechanical energy, different types of energy. One of the energy is cosmic energy. Cosmic energy is not an idea, it is a truth. There is something called as cosmic energy, and the source of cosmic energy, according to science, is fusion. Okay, and what is that? You can later on, if you're curious, yes, later on, if you're curious, according to science, you want to know fusion and everything, you can check on Google later on. But if you look at it in simple way, the believers say that it is the energy. I'll just share the PPT here one more time. Believers say that supreme God is generating this cosmic energy. Okay, generating this supreme energy, whoever you consider supreme energy, according to whoever that is, that supreme energy is generating this cosmic energy. Okay, imagine God is sitting, is taking his hand like this, okay, and he's throwing this cosmic energy. That could be like whoever you consider, but the highest energy from his hands, eyes, don't know where, but the highest energy, the God, the ultimate. Or if you believe in just cosmos, the cosmos himself is throwing that cosmic energy. But the cosmic energy is being emitted by the, through science, it is like through fusion, and believers say that it is happening through God is generating cosmic energy. These high energy particles arriving from the outer space, and okay, forget about it. There's a lot of sciences there. Okay, like protons, nucleus. Okay, you can check it out. I'll share the PPTs. But no, cosmic energy happens from fusion, and believers say that Supreme God is generating this cosmic energy. Now, everyone, according to the last two questions, according to the evolution, can God exist? And my answer, what is God and does he exist? Okay, let's do this. Okay, again, I'll just go back. Cosmic energy, 1 minute. Cosmic energy, it is in fact something which is truly there. Okay. Without cosmic energy, we cannot survive. We need cosmic energy. The reason why we sleep is because we want to take certain energy. We get certain energy, and that energy is cosmic energy. Okay. So purpose of sleeping is getting that energy. Through food, when you eat food, what is the energy you get? Everyone, through food, when you eat food, when you feed food to the body, what energy are you generating? Let's talk science here. Which energy you are giving? Yeah. It's life. No. Scientific, muscular, no. Healthy body. When you're eating food, which energy is generated? Like cosmic energy, I said. Cosmic energy is needed for your sleep. For your body, chemical energy is needed. When you eat chapati, parathe, chawal, rice, this chemical energy is responsible so that all the carbohydrates is broken down, everything. Similar, for you to have a good sleep, the energy is cosmic energy. Cosmic energy is responsible for the growth of wisdom within you. Cosmic energy is the reason you have a good sleep. When you sleep, lot of you consume a lot of cosmic energy. Okay, so just know there is abundance of cosmic energy. One more thing, this cosmic energy can also be talked about if you heard about law of attraction, right? Law of attraction. How many of you have heard something called as law of attraction? Yes. Just type me in the chat. Rekha has heard about it. Atharva. This law of attraction is all about this energy, tapping into that energy. Okay, this cosmic energy. The more you tap into this cosmic energy, the more things manifest, and it's reality. Ho'oponopono thing that we do. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. It is working on your cosmic energy. I'm telling you, cosmic energy is the reason we guys have connected to each other. Okay. The like attracts. I was looking for you. You were looking for me. Okay. Similar with your partner, your friends, your family. Okay. It's the cosmic energy, which is, it's one energy that is, which is responsible for manifesting things in your life. It heals your body, it heals your mind, it heals your consciousness, it makes you more wise, and it is also very responsible. This cosmic energy is responsible for a lot of manifestations that happen in your life. Okay, if you have heard in this book, Alchemist, okay, in this very famous Paulo Coelho's book, Alchemist, he also says that, that the whole universe conspires for you to get what you want. Whatever you want, the whole cosmos inspires. Shahrukh Khan says in this Om Shanti Om, अगर तुम किसी चीज को तहे दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उससे तुमसे मिलाने में जुट जाती है सैनरीटा. So that is you're getting it. So it is cosmic energy. This no cosmic energy is very important. Uh, the one of the reason that people meditate. There is one important reason of meditation is to see your thoughts and to realize that you're a consciousness. But one of the reasons of meditation is that if you really get into deep meditation, you really pour yourself, you fill yourself with a lot of cosmic energy. Okay. So cosmic energy is needed. If you have understood that, then let's move from here onwards. Here we go. Last two questions. According to the evolution, can God exist? And the last is my answer, what is God and does he exist? Okay, let's look at this. So according to evolution, can God exist? Yeah. So yeah, vital source. Just be here. So evolution says, everyone just be here right now. I've I've talked about evolution and philosophy so much because of this moment. We can understand this. So when we say God, what is your what are the characteristics of God? What do you think? What are the qualities of God? Just type in the chat box. What could be like if that God is there, like God तो ऐसा आना चाहिए. What are the qualities? Just type in the chat box. So I'll answer. अगर भगवान है तो मतलब भगवान कैसा है? Yeah, he's all towards positive. Perfectionism. Sorry, I don't believe in. Saurabh Chopra is saying, I'm sorry, I don't believe in God's existence. Yes, absolutely. No problem, Saurabh. By the way, Saurabh and anyone, I'm again saying this. The first slide I showed, truth is not important. Quality of human experience is important. If you don't believe in God, make sure at least your experience of life, quality of human experience is good. Just saying that this is my belief, then it is of no use. The truth is not important. Quality of human experience is important. Okay. Any which way, let's focus. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't believe in God. Okay, Saurabh, but if you don't believe in God, okay, that is cool. Fine. Okay. So yeah, it's love. Cause of there's creation. God give positive energy. Love, he is unbiased. Love, protection, unbiased. Okay, and he's perfect. How many of you think when you say God, it is very natural to think that perfectionism, you attach perfectionism because God perfect, you know? How many of you think, yeah, I want to, you have this feeling, yeah, God is perfect. Just type me in the chat box. Yeah. If he's not perfect, then how is God? That is a question that people have, right? Yeah. अगर भगवान perfect नहीं है भाई यार तुम तो perfect हम नहीं perfect तुम तो perfect होने चाहिए. What is this? Okay. So let's understand this. Evolution, we have seen how evolution happened. So my dear friend, if you look at evolution, we have seen how stardust happened, blah 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 blah. Vertebrates and everything happen. Mammals happen, primates happen, sapiens happen, Homo sapiens. So you look at this. If you look at God from the scientific way, if God is perfectionism, then God should have created a ready-made creation, right? It should have been a perfect cosmos, like perfect creation should have been there. Okay. If evolution is there, that means the creation is not perfect. You're getting it? If creation was there, let's say when we were just organisms, then we became vertebrates, I showed you, right? If the evolution is happening, that means the creation is not perfect or it's not complete. By the way, I just want to tell you right now also, we became Homo sapiens. Do you think we have stopped? Evolution has stopped right now? We have reached to the best? No. Even evolution is very slow process. It takes thousands and lakhs of years, not lakhs, but surely thousands of years. Yes, forget about robots. Robots is not a robots has been created by humans through intellect. Okay, that is robots is not natural. Okay, we're talking about nature, organisms, life. We are talking. So, if you really want to say this, if you say God is perfect, then God should have created a perfect creation. But when you say evolution, evolution means it says that it implies that it's changing. Okay, from organism we became this, and right now we have reached here. So, my dear friend, when you say God, then it is against the nature of the God. When you say God has created this universe, so why did God create this incomplete universe, this creation? Because evolution is starting, right? So, in that way, that's the first thing when we can say that the idea of God that usually have like there's some good looking man or woman, okay, who's right upstairs, he has created this universe. It is not it everything has or have their own belief, but if you look at it evolutional wise, evolution follow the evolution process, then it contradicts to this fact that God has created an incomplete creation, right? It's true. And if it is incomplete, that means it is not created by God, because God cannot create anything that is incomplete, because God is perfect, right? So we need to understand this. Number one, because of evolution, the idea of God can be you can say in that way it can be removed, it can be minused. Number one. Number two, when we say that if there is a creation, then there has to be a creator, right? That point we said, if there is the statue, then somebody must have created this. So when we say that, let's say evolution has happened, God has created this evolution, then who created God? Because when the idea, the on the bottom line, when we are saying this, that if there is creation, then there has to be a creator. Then somebody, this creation that we see has been created by God. Then who created God is another question. So then we keep on going back. God A created God B, God B created God C created God D, right? So that is the question that keeps on happening, and it never ends. So from here onwards, what one can say is the evolution, it's the evolution which is true, right? Whatever evolution that we see that has happened, it is true in itself, right? And it must have been created by God, or it's something that we have to have a subjective relative reality of. You can also say that God created an incomplete creation, and slowly the creation started happening in itself. So God partially created this creation, and later on it started evolving itself, right? And we are responsible because the creation is happening, evolution is happening. That means God not necessarily is responsible for whatever that is happening in our lives. Because what happens is when we say God, we also say that somebody is looking up there who's deciding our fate, who's looking at us if we're doing right or wrong. But if evolution is, when we say evolution is there, then this calculation of God, if looking at us, if we are doing right or wrong, doesn't imply. Okay, so from here onwards, I'll give my answer. What is God according to me? But when you look at evolution, it's you have to use your vivek, you have to use your own conscience to understand and come to a conclusion which is your subjective reality, which you feel connected to. Okay, but if you look at evolution, then surely evolution is completely opposite of belief in God. That's why those days Pope, the Christian Pope, was against Charles Darwin, because Charles Darwin was propagating this idea of evolution, and evolution and the idea of God are completely opposite. So if you say evolution, then God does not exist. But if you say evolution and God was there And he created the incomplete creation, and the creation started happening on its own, evolution. You can say like that. But if you completely believe in evolution, then you will say maybe then God does not exist, right? So that is something you have to take care of, that particular thought. Okay. So evolution and belief in God are two opposite things, that they cannot be in same one basket. Okay. But don't worry, I'm going to give my answer of how I think about it. The answer, what is God and does he exist? Initially, I talked about evolution and can God exist? If evolution is there, surely God does not exist. If you believe in evolution, because God cannot create an imperfect creation. Evolution means things are happening and changing. Okay. Then God does not exist. But if you don't have to, you have to believe in creation then, or you have to believe in um, partial evolution. But let's look at it in my way, how I look at this. Okay, the answer, what is God and does he exist? Let's do this. Everyone, what is my answer? How I look at this? God. My subjective reality of God is collective consciousness that thrives on cosmic energy, which is eternal. I prefer to give it a form to the collective conscious, and which is Krishna. Okay. You is me. You is me. Collective energy is God. There is godliness. Wherever there is energy, wherever there is consciousness, there is God. To give form to this collective energy, we say Shiva, Krishna, and so on. Just hold on. I'll answer what I say. What is my belief? I'm not a religious person. Or you cannot say that I'm against religion. My way of God is this, and it is my subjective reality. It need not be yours. My way of looking at this is, it's a collective consciousness. Collective consciousness means what? Wherever there is life, it's a collective and together. Okay. It's like a thread. When you weave a thread, again and again, a sweater is formed, a shirt is formed. Collective consciousness, for me, that is God. That is my subjective reality. For that means Dinesh, Chetapali, Shreya, Shrija, everyone who's there here, who's there in this mental athlete community, whoever that is there in this country, India, anyone that is consciousness, including plants, there is conscious, there is life, not robots. There is actual life, animals. It's a collective consciousness. It's you can say addition, or together we are connected as consciousness. It's collective consciousness. That is what I called as God. According to, this is my reality. This is how I look at God. And I prefer to give it a form of Krishna. When I say, yeah, because I cannot say that collective conscious, how should I visualize? Because I need something, right? So I give it a form of Krishna. That is my subjective reality. Again, what do I mean by subjective reality? When I say Dinesh, when I say Chatapali, what I'm really saying is, you are me. And I am, we are mirrors. We are one energy. All the entire consciousness, it's one energy. Collective consciousness means what? Addition of all consciousness. It's one goddamn energy. And that one energy is I prefer to give it a shape or a form, and I call it Krishna. Okay. So whenever I meet people, I just see myself in them. I see a dog. I see an animal. It's collective consciousness. We all are connected. Even if you look at scientifically, you can just check on a TEDx talk. Everything is connected. We all are connected. All consciousness is connected. Wherever there is energy, there is life. It's addition of all the consciousness. It's one binding energy. This one consciousness energy is what is God for me. And this conscious energy always needs cosmic energy. What is collective conscious? What I'm saying is, collective conscious means all the animals, all the birds, all the human beings of the entire planet, wherever there is life, all that life in one, including me as a life, right? Whatever I see around life, including me as a life, we all are one energy, right? And this one energy continuously needs a cosmic energy. I talked about cosmic energy. Okay. You call it the energy, of the cosmos, everything, okay, the fusion, but it needs a cosmic energy. This collective consciousness, for me, this is Krishna. Okay. This, and I told you, is it true? So what I'm saying is true, is it? It is my subjective reality. This is how I choose to look at it. But the point is, the truth is not important. Remember what I said here, everyone? Wait a second. Whatever questions, I'll answer yours. Everyone, again, I'll read this. My subjectivity of God is collective consciousness that thrives on cosmic energy, which is eternal. Again, which is eternal, everyone. Wherever there is life, it is eternal. Nobody of us are going to die. We all are one, including plants, animals. It is eternal and it is one. And this is what I call as Krishna. Okay. When I say Krishna, I'm not talking about somebody who helped Arjuna, the guru of Arjuna. I not exactly talk about the guru of Arjun. I don't talk about the son of Devaki. I'm not talking about, when I say Krishna, I'm not really talking about the son of Nanda, okay, the friend of Sudama. That is beautiful. You can, if it is your subjective reality. I also photograph. But for me, it's a collective conscious, all the consciousness to put together. We are all one energy wherever there's life. And I say Krishna to that. If you see this, for some reason, ISKCON, in the name of ISKCON, it is beautifully written, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And it makes so much sense. Krishna consciousness. And that is what I'm saying, collective consciousness. Okay. So I'm not here, but by the way, this is my subjective reality. For you, it could be anything. Okay. What works for you, that is important. Two more slides, and I'll take a couple of questions. One. See, does God exist? That is the question I said. Now, everyone, again, truth is not important, but quality of human experience is important. That I've said it so many times. For example, if you say I'm an atheist, and that is your truth, I am truthful. Mujhe pata hai, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. But what is your quality of life? Quality of human experience? Are you joyful all the time? Are you filled with love? Are you passionate all the time? Are you peaceful? When people are around you, do they feel, yaar, kaun aaya hai, yaar? No, but you're saying I'm an atheist. And that is your truth. But quality of human experience is, if it is negative, then the truth is not of no use. Okay. Your subjective reality should only help you to enhance the quality of your human experience. If you believe in the Krishna of Mahabharata, if you believe in the Krishna of Arjuna's guru, and if that gives you a quality of human experience, higher beautiful thing, that is your reality. If you believe in polytheism, that is your subjective reality. If it is giving you quality of human experience, if it is enriching your human experience, but just to show off, there are a lot of people who just say, I'm this, I'm that, just to keep themselves significant. Or I know, I believe in that. Yeah. Just for some say I'm an existentialist. Some say I'm an atheist. Some say I am a nihilist. A lot of beliefs are there. Just saying that I believe in this, that even if you say that is the truth, it is of no consequence. It's useless. Whatever you believe, the quality of human experience should grow. Then, only then, your truth is truth. And I'm telling you, this is my subjective reality. And I'm not saying that I have come to a conclusion. If you're smart enough, if you're intelligent enough, if you have a seeking mindset, okay, you will not stop. Okay, you will keep on moving. Because even I am at this point. This is my subjective reality at this point. This is not the full stop. This is a ... Because tomorrow I might come with a new experience of life. Because evolution means what? It's not that from organisms we are becoming humans. Our brains are also growing. Our intelligence is also growing. Our spirit is also growing. Right? So you should be on this role of what's next. Yeah. Because if you have heard Socrates, anybody heard Socrates? Just type me in the chat box. God knows everything we are going through. Yeah, Socrates. Yeah, Socrates is considered to be the most intelligent philosopher, rationalist. His gurus, if his students, his disciples, if you have heard about, is Plato and Aristotle. Big shot ना, बहुत बड़े लोग उनके ये गुरु थे, Aristotle, Plato and Aristotle. When he was asked one day, everybody said, "Bhai, you are the greatest. You know everything." He was really, he knew all the world. He read everything. He was very knowledgeable. He said, "Please tell me, what do you know? You are the most learned person, most knowledgeable, most wise person." And he said this statement, everyone: "I know only one thing, that I know nothing." मुझे बस एक चीज पता है कि मुझे कुछ नहीं पता है. What is the sense of that? He means is, I know only one thing, that I know nothing. That means what he said is, whatever I have known up till now is so little to so much vast that is around there. And literally, I really didn't know nothing. Whatever, I know only one thing, that I know nothing. And using that thing, I just want to say, this is my subjective reality. Whatever your thing, you always have this as if I really don't know. You should always be like, मुझे कुछ नहीं पता है, क्या ये है, कैसे होगा, कौन है? Have that curiosity, because there is no end to it. Even मैं तो कहता हूँ, even Krishna or whoever God comes in front of you, you know, you don't say, "Ah, that is it. Maybe there is another way." In a very positive, exciting way. Life is a journey, right? Is never an end. If Brahma Kumari says something, if Christianity says something, okay, if Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev saying something, Shiva is the only thing. Nice. That is the subjective reality of Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev. Okay. That is the subjective reality of Brahma Kumaris. That is the subjective reality of, let's say, Osho. Osho is an atheist. Osho says, "I'm just a watcher. I just watch my thoughts." But does that help him to live a nice life, happy life? If it is, then great. So that is it, everyone. God is your subjective reality, whatever you consider God to be, right? There is no right or wrong to it. Okay. But just know, many people, again, I want to say this: truth, knowing what is God is really not that important. What is really important is, what is the quality of human experience. Whatever that you associate, you believe yourself with, if that is helping you to be more joyful, more peaceful, that is your perfect belief. Okay. That's it. Okay. And by the way, my way of, one last I will say, what has got me here, or why I'm thinking this collective consciousness as the God, because I am in love with every human being I meet. Every human being I meet, I feel, I love them, I hug them, I appreciate them. Even if I'm in trouble, I pray. Whenever let's say I'm in problem, I pray to the collective consciousness, okay, which is there everywhere, the life that is there. And I do get out of my problems. It doesn't mean I don't pray. Okay. It's so much is there. It's like the energy is surely there. It's cosmic consciousness. Sorry, this collective consciousness, so much of energy which is there. And that is the truth. That is the truth. And that energy is so positive. I'm telling you, that energy is so positive that it really helps you. It is literally a godly energy. It is God himself for me. Okay. This collective consciousness is for me what is God. And that is for me, I give it a form and say Krishna. Yeah, Usha is saying, "Sir, God knows everything we are going through at this very moment, and everything you will come in the future." Beautiful. So true. So that is the way to experience life. We have come in this form and different identity. Ultimately, we are all same conscious connected with higher consciousness, that we are collective energy. That's what it is. Collective energy, collective consciousness. Okay. Absolutely. That is the thing. And also one thing I just want to say. When we say there is collective consciousness, then the thought arises in the mind that there are certain evil people. वो भी तो collective, वो भी तो consciousness है. But why some people are negative? Why certain people are, why certain people are so much dominating or hurtful? The reason is this, my friend, that as a consciousness, every person is beautiful. It's the mind that ruins a person. It's not the consciousness. You're getting it? Yeah. Ajmal Kasab was as beautiful as you and me. But the data the content that was put in his mind, he became literally a monster. But trust me, the consciousness is divine. So we always say, I bow down to the divine within you. I bow to the divine within you. So only people who become unethical, people who behave in a criminal way, beyond them, the consciousness is so beautiful. The God is there. That is God. It's certain minds, thoughts that really ruin certain people. Okay. So I think this was too intense. I think it was 6:30, almost 3 hours. And the purpose of doing this is just this. Whatever, like, I just try to open few ideas. You can from here onwards look in your way of exploring this idea. Okay. And any questions you have, you can just, I'm glad I came to class. Abhishek is saying, best answer I got on this topic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is collective consciousness. Any question you have? For next 2 minutes, I'll take one or two questions, and then anything you did not understand, you did not get it. Also, again, I'm saying this. This is an individual journey. If somebody says, ye lo, ye answer, haath mein. Somebody gives a ready-made answer, never take it. Gautama himself said, don't believe to your master, don't believe to me, don't believe to the religious text, don't believe, burn the Vedas, he said. Burn the Vedas. He says, explore for yourself, find your own answers, because the answer that comes from within is the only answer. Okay. That's why I'm saying this is subjective reality. And this has helped me. And if you think this is wonderful, you try to inculcate in your life. And if it gives you good results, if it gives a quality human experience, only then continue. Otherwise, you can dismiss. So please give one more example on cosmic energy. See, cosmic energy is just the energy which is there in the cosmos. Okay. It is there in the cosmos, and it helps you to go to sleep. The purpose we need cosmic energies, the purpose is because we need to sleep as well. I mean, the reason we sleep is because we are in need of cosmic energy. Otherwise, why do we go to sleep? Okay. Why do we meditate? The two reasons of meditate. One is, when you meditate, you see your mind from a distance, right? And the second reason is that you again experience, you observe certain cosmic energy. Again, I want to say, one important thing. When I say collective consciousness, which I believe is a God, here also you consider yourself as God. Do you understand that? The beauty is, because whatever that is life is the addition of all consciousness, all that is life around you, plants, animals, all human beings, all the consciousness, collective consciousness is God. So in that, me as a consciousness also there, I am a God as well. So when I go and meet anyone, I meet them as they are gods. I am God. And there is God which is there all in the cosmos and all across the place. Wherever there's life, there's a life in stars as well. The stars is part of me. Okay. Wherever there is life, there is me. Literally, it is like, I'll just read this and we'll just wind up today's topic. Yeah. So everyone, truth is not important. I'll repeat, quality of human experience is important. Yes, subjective reality. And what I was saying is, ye dekho everyone. You is me. Collective energy is God. There is godliness wherever there is energy, consciousness to give form to this collective energy. We say Shiva, Krishna, and so on. Yeah. So whenever you meet anyone, you see the God that is there within them. Yes. Whenever you see your mother, she is the God. When you see your father, he is the God. Your friends, the God. When anybody, even your enemy, just know how sad this God is in this condition. I forgive you. I myself, God, forgive you. This God. Okay. I know you're behaving because of your corrupt mind, but in a reality, you're a beautiful way. So I'm telling you, the world will be a much better place. Okay. And also, when you look at plants, you will not kill the plants. You'll respect the plants because the life is there in the plants. That's collective. And we all are connected, my friend. Everywhere, the plants are connected. Each human being, anywhere where there is life, every life is literally connected. Not in a hypothetical and nice feeling way, in scientific physical way. You can check a lot of videos, like if we all are connected, we all are connected, we all are connected. Your favorite superstars, your politicians, your everyone, your friends, family, every human being, we all are interconnected. Yes. And that is the truth of life. All the lives are connected to it. And that, the addition of the life, that collective is collection, all consciousness. For me, that is God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. That is it, Krishna consciousness. Okay, so that's it. Any question you have? So I answered your question. See, Rekha said I have responded. uh, so six, what was that? Wait a second. Psilocybin, but any which way. Okay. So any questions you have? Connected satellite of cosmos. And yes, when we speak to any plants or animals, they respond. Yeah, they respond. Yes, absolutely. If you have this kind of thing, like if you are, if you are in, if you have very deity to you believe in, that is beautiful. Please continue that. Then Bhagavad Gita is true. See, Bhagavad Gita is exactly RR. That is what Bhagavad Gita is. And those who have live are God. Those who are life, wherever there is life, wherever zebra में है, बंदर में है, जहां जिंदगी है, और वो every जिंदगी, every life is connected. We are all connected. And that is one bond, like it's together is God. Okay. The Bhagavad Gita is true, right? Bhagavad Gita say the same thing. Yes, but we need, like, that's a lot of things. But yeah, that is it. That is it. When you say telepathy is what? Telepathy is nothing but we all are connected. You think about someone from the bottom of your heart, and there's people call you, they meet you, because we all are connected. We all are connected. See, we all are energy, collective consciousness. We all are energy. And that's what Jainism also says, that we all are energy. Okay. But it says they dismiss the God thing because they don't say that God is like a human being or something. Yes. But they say energy. So similar, my way of looking is collective consciousness. And that is Krishna for me. I go to ISKCON, but when I see Krishna, I see each one of the human beings, the collective consciousness. Also my guru. Krishna could be my guru. His guru is there. Yeah. It is my Satchitanand. Yeah. But always remember that. Never jump onto any conclusion. Don't jump onto any conclusion. Your truth, your conclusion should only be the one which gives you a quality of human experience. Okay. ये ना ये सच ये है, भगवान क्या है. At the end, see, every experience happens inside. How does someone become God? How does someone, yeah, great session, sir. Yeah. How does someone become God? My friend, you are God. You don't have to become God. You have to realize that you are not that weak person. When you remove, as I said now, when you remove like an onion, you try to look, what is an onion? You peel off, then you feel nothing. There's nothing. Similar. You have to go back to your roots. You have to clean all the dirt. And you will realize you're God. See, this thing is like this, that imagine a God is there in one room, a God is kept. A literal God, you say, physical God. And there is so much of kachra, so much of clutter is there. Okay, so you just have to remove all the clutter and you'll say, Arey, Bhagwan to samne. All the clutter which is there within you, if you remove everything, what will remain is God. You don't have to become God. You have to reach within to rediscover that the God तो अंदर ही है. बगल में छोरा, शहर में ढूंढोरा. भगवान हो तुम, बनने की क्या बात है? Don't need to become God. Okay, you are God. Okay, and how you can understand that, how you can experience the more and more godliness within you is, everyone, you should meditate, attend mental athlete lifestyle, right? Follow mental athlete lifestyle. Also, few another follow-up session I'll do to this, so that you'll be able to live a more spiritual life, which is a beautiful TCDPP. There's some method that I've found here, okay, which will I help you to to go deep down within yourself, right? One of the things is you need to prevent yourself from for enormous distractions that you get, right? So live a distraction free life, live contain what do you call, consume less of data information, okay, spend more time with yourself, self inquiry karo, self inquiry. Yes, like JK Jiddu Krishnamurti says, ask yourself, क्या है, क्या हो रहा है, ये मैं कौन हूँ, क्या विचार है. Self inquiry, read books, okay, meditate, spend quality time with quality people, okay, and then you will remove all the dirt and you will realize, अबे यार भगवान तो यही मैं ही है. कभी कभी लगता है अपन ही भगवान है. And you are, okay. Yes, yeah, absolutely. We are God, we are God. भगवान के, that's a beautiful saying. भगवान के भरोसे पे मत रहो, क्या पता भगवान आपके भरोसे पे हो. हाँ, तो भाई, and one last thing I will say this year. Everything is human experience. Emotion, whatever you experience, everything is inside. Imagine whatever God you consider. You say Krishna, you say Shiva. What will happen if he comes in front of you, or she will come in front of you? What will happen? What will happen? What max can happen? You will feel happy. You will feel blissed out, excited, happy tears. So at the end, everything is a trigger that for your inner experiences. You understand? So why wait for God? Because there's nothing. If something can happen that because God comes, you'll get 4 eyes. You'll have more 100 years मिल जाएगा. ऐसे कुछ नहीं होगा ना. Okay, you will get property for lifetime. Actually, nothing substantial is going to happen. At the end, whatever the so-called God, if he actually comes in front of you, happiness ही होगा. So the beauty is the generator of the happiness, a consciousness himself. The experiences, everything is emotional experience. Everything, even the experience of God also happens inside. The feeling to meet God, because if I meet God, what will happen? Again, I'll experience internally something. So everything goes back inside of experiencing certain emotional experience. Okay. So why wait for anyone? One of the this Brahma Kumaris. There was one. I used to once upon a time. I used to go to Brahma Kumaris. So there was one guy was there. He told me, "अरे अच्छे कर्म करो, अच्छे कर्म करो, अच्छे कर्म करोगे तो फिर भगवान के घर में जाने को मिलेगा." He showed the beautiful the house of God. वो परिया रहेगी, वो यहाँ होगा, वो होगा, खाने को ये होगा, सब कुछ होगा, ये होगा, beautiful world. So you need to ask this question to yourself. So what are you looking for? For a materialistic life again, right? So you say, no, live the materialistic life so that we can get the heavens of God. But in the heavens of God also, you're looking for materialistic thing. Pariya, khana, pina, Aisha, Aram. Okay. Everybody's singing for you. So you are saying to get heaven, live materialism, right? But at the end, in the heaven also, you're looking for materialism. So, but that is a falsity. That's the time when you start after questioning yourself. At the end, you go to heavens, or you go in anywhere you go. You go on a beach, you sit with your mother, you sit with your partner, you sit with your God, you sit for meditation, do whatever. At the end, everything is inside. You want to experience some emotion. And that is what you do. Even the idea of hell and heaven is just this. Heaven, if you go to heaven, that's what you think, then you will experience this. Internally कुछ होने वाला है, बाहर कुछ नहीं होगा. So the whole idea is internal experience, my friend. Internal, you want to feel beautiful emotions. And that's why. So rather start working on your internal emotions. Do anything that makes you happy. Do anything that makes you feel joyful. Do anything that makes you peaceful. And whatever that keeps you away from good, feeling good, keep them all away. Keep them all away. Keep them all away. At the end, khushi chahiye. I want to be happy. गॉड आए गॉड ना आए, लॉटरी लगे, करोड़पति हो जाओ, सुपरस्टार हो जाओ, बंगला मिले, सब होने के बाद चाहिए क्या? हैप्पी। और हैप्पीनेस हाँ है कहाँ पे? इनसाइड. सो इफ the end is I just want to experience happiness. So why this circus? Okay. So yeah, that's it, everyone. There are more than 3 hours. Really thankful for your patience. Okay. So you can understand this. Uh, really thankful to you. We have understood what is evolution, what are beliefs, what is atheism. We have understood what is religion, what is cosmic energy. We have looked it from the ideas of science. We have looked it from religion. And I've told you also in terms of philosophy, what is philosophy, when it was generated, and what is cosmology, theology, psychology, epistemology, axiology. Okay. So you have to look it from different perspectives. And at the end, the bottom line is this, that it is a subjective reality and it has to be like that. For you, it is your experience. It is your reality. It is not somebody, ये लो, whatever that is ready made, जो भी आपको उधार में मिलता है, याद रखना वो उधार का है, वो आपका नहीं है. Okay. This is what I said. This is God for me. This is my experience. You try it, and if that becomes a subjective reality, that is good. Nothing. Don't take anything borrowed. ये अपना खुद का होना चाहिए. Okay. अपना. You own it. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Session was like a movie with. Yes, everyone, please copy your messages. Copy all logic connected to collectivity. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. We can go on and on talking about it, but किसी और दिन. Okay. Thank you so much. You're being so kind and patient. Copy your message and put them in the chat box in the WhatsApp group so people will understand. किया क्या इन्होंने? I'll share the PPTs as well. Explore it. Okay. And the idea is just that you start your exploration. And if you feel whatever that is working for you, तो दिमाग मत लगाओ. Continue from where you are. Okay. Don't try to do anything extra. Yeah. Sriram, I felt like this session was like a movie with curious intro, the meaningful climax for the introduction to this end point of the session. Everything was so much organized and everything was covered very well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because, right, because religious people will say, oh, there's then everybody has to have everything connected. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll keep on talking otherwise. Take care. Maze karo. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna. When I'm saying Krishna, I love you. Everyone there. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night.